next time on Star Trek Endurance.
First Officer's Log, Stardate 61151.1. We have just received orders to head to the Takara system. This mission is delicate enough to be classified as top secret, command eyes only. Even I don't have all the details. What I can say is that we are to meet with Dr. Jabreen, the lead scientist we'll be working with. Our orders are to help supervise the field test of the new, improved quantum torpedo that Jabreen and his team are currently developing. Starfleet Intelligence has concerns that, with the Romulan border less than 20 light-years from Takara, they may know about and intend to steal the device. The crew is expected to be on alert and to provide whatever security measures are needed to ensure no one gains access to the potential weapon, especially the Romulans. It cannot be stressed enough that the Federation does not want them to have access to something that could conceivably affect the balance of power in the quadrant.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Star Trek.
All right. I know it has been a couple weeks, and we only had 2 weeks on and then 2 weeks off, but hey, that's all right. We are here. So this is episode 3, that which is unknown, and we're going to do intros real quick. We're going to go counterclockwise around the perimeter, and then the center person is going to be the last one. So I'm going to start with me, because I had to pick a spot. And so I'm Dapper Dinosaur. This is my channel, Top Hats Off. It's my second channel. This is where you can find my actual plays like this. It's where you can find some of my art stuff. It's also where you can find some of Chesh's art stuff, actually. But usually only if it relates to my TTRPG actual plays. If you want to see her art otherwise, you should go check out her Twitch. That's where you should go. But yeah, I am the GM. I run basically everyone who isn't a player character. I am the one who decides what threats are out there, what the difficulty is of various tasks that people want to attempt, and all that stuff. And yeah, that's me. Next up, let's go to Manya, who is here on special appearance.
Hey everyone, my name is Manya, and you can find me on various channels. You can find me sometimes here and sometimes on Goblin Queen Chess channel, and you can also find me at the Debate Hub official. So I'm everywhere, and yeah, I do all sorts of things. I do reacts. I take apart papers. I take apart, rhetoric. And don't make me petty, but yeah, today I'm here playing, and I'll play whatever random character I'm given and just ensue chaos. So get ready.
All right, Thierry.
Hello, I'm Thierry. I'm playing Petty Officer Billy, the navigator of the Kongzi, who is also whale. And yeah, it's one of the first weeks I'm not dying inside anymore, so it's good that we
nice.
have played last week. So,
Yeah, you run to that
still
heat
eating
dome,
ice
huh?
cream. Yeah, it just
Fair.
finished.
All right, Craig.
So I am Craig, known as FTFE. I debunk bad science on my channel and argue with people that think the Earth is flat. I also, when I feel like it, do thousands of push-ups and make my body hurt for charity, which I did on Monday. And the link to the charity event is still open if you go to my channel and go to my posts. And we've raised nearly $2,000, so any extra donations would be very much appreciated. Over here, I play an ex-Borg Klingon, not an ex-Klingon, he's still a Klingon, an ex-Borg Klingon called 7 of 12, Tactical Node 3, species 5008, affectionately known as TAC, and is the tactical officer aboard the USS Kongzi.
All right, Jordan.
I'm Jordan. I'm debuting my new Icelandic wool bow tie today. Very cool. And I am playing Commander Va, the joined Trill executive officer of the Kongzi, who's been spending the last week drilling all of her crew on tactical exercises in preparation for these weapons tests.
Good luck to me.
All right, Maddie.
Hey team, I'm Maddie. You can find me on the internet, both at Science Side Up and an OK Roll. I am playing Lieutenant Commander Gloriana Dulas, your Betazoid head of security. And instead of doing... I'm not head of security, I'm chief of engineering. What is happening? Guys, daycare was closed today.
It's a coup.
Oh no, the telecall are leaking.
We're in parallel universe.
Yeah. What is happening? And I was going to make a
Lieutenant
joke.
Commander
my
Dulles
friends.
has become so daring that she's just
So daring.
appropriating the tactical position.
Yeah.
You know, it's
So
just
they're like, what are
now.
you doing at my station?
Nah. She thought she could sneak in that role like that, and then she could play that. Nah. We got
I mean, to be
evil
fair, it worked for
Dulas.
Pam
Get her a
Beasley.
mustache.
It does.
If you just tell everyone consistently enough that you have a job and they believe you hard enough, sometimes you can just get that job, and then you can walk into HR and be like, "Hey guys, how come I'm not getting paid?"
Yeah, wild. I have fully hurt my shoulder, not from doing thousands of push-ups, but from simply tossing my toddler.
Oh, not from killing heretics with your chainsword?
No,
Parents-related
unfortunately, that would be
injuries.
better. But yeah, apparently doing this motion and then this motion over and over with a 40-pound toddler is
Yeah, she gets through a lot of toddlers. She's just off cliffs constantly. There's just like,
off cliffs constantly. Definitely not just tossing onto the bed and then rolling her up like sushi for hours.
All right.
Oh my
and-
god, that's hilarious. What?
all right.
sorry.
That was odd. Chesh?
Hi, I'm Chesh. I produce and do the artwork for this channel sometimes. A lot of the time. I'm around. You can find me doing real things that matter over on Debate Hub Official. Sometimes with FTFE is there, sometimes Jordan is there, sometimes Zerolon is there, sometimes Dapper and Mani. All these people have been there, I think, except maybe
I've been
Tiri,
there that
but
one
we'll
time.
get Tiri. We'll get him. We'll drag him
Yeah.
in. It's fine. We've all been there. It's a good time. You should come on over. You can also just find me being a shitter on my own channel if you want to see art, like Dapper said. You can go and find me wherever the fuck you want to see me being a different kind of shitter. You can talk to me on Blue Sky. If you want to get in contact with me for anything, you can find me on Blue Sky or contact me via Discord or whatever the fuck. I do all kinds of things. I'm playing the Cation Captain Tenalia, the Capricious, and I'm debating on whether or not how much I hate my crew.
All right. And last but
yeah.
not least, we got Zerolon.
Yeah.
Oh, can't hear you. Can't hear you.
It's not me.
Oh man, and here it's all just screwed up. Yeah, I'm center square tonight. I'm center square. This is Hollywood Squares, right? We're doing that
Yeah,
tactical
yeah,
thing?
we're definitely doing handling the
Yeah.
squares. Yep.
Okay, yeah,
That's why we have
perfect.
9 people here and definitely not 8.
Yes. So yeah, you can find me on internet here over on mine and my wifey's channel for Cozy Cat Games. We're playing some games. We should be coming out of our hiatus soon. I might just do a random ass stream on Sunday just to have something going. But here tonight, I will be Dr. Hobnull, the man of many face holes, who will try to keep all of the rest of these people from, having their insides become outsides.
Right.
All right. Now we have a few things to read, and then we will get right into it. Metageki Platypus Librarian. Now this was sent last week, or no, 2 weeks ago. Sorry, but I do want to read it because it was sent. Says still recovering from a bug, so making myself read and sleep early again. May you all knock the starch out of those Romulan shoulder pads with a red alert emoji. Thank you very much, and I hope that in the previous 2 weeks that you recovered. Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for $5 says weapons testing sneaky Romulans in close proximity. Solution: test weapons on the Romulans. They'll be quaking in their shoulder pads. Then It's a Rubik's has been a member for 7 months at the ensign level. And let's see, Borg Emporia has been on the ensign level for 18 months. Zerolon, who's been a member at the lieutenant junior grade level for 2 months, says, oh, right, I get these here too, face holes. And then some weird FTFE official who's been a member at the lieutenant commander level for 18 months says, in West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. And then presumably shooting some b-ball outside of the school.
Yeah, a couple of guys, man, they were up to no good. They started making trouble in my neighborhood.
I think this means we have to demote 7 because he's only a lieutenant commander, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Or no, he is lieutenant commander. He hasn't been promoted to commander.
Yeah, no, that's the correct rank. I only
right.
got promoted so I could match my status on membership.
So what you're saying is if he ups it to commander, he gets promoted? Is that what happens?
Wait,
I
is
mean,
that how
if
we
he
get?
ups
Is
it
that how we
to-
get promotions?
Maybe if he
Pay
ups
to
it to
win.
captain, I'll just replace Chesh with Craig.
Do it.
Wait, is there an
Stop
Starfleet
being
is
the
channel
producer.
owner?
meritocracy. If you can pay
You know what,
more,
yeah,
you
yeah.
have more merit.
Listen,
Yeah, that's
listen.
merit.
What's
to
this
me.
president of USA level? What does that get me?
Next game. Next game. Craig gets to be the captain.
It gets you a bad spray tan and a free jet that costs hundreds of millions of dollars.
Oh, cool.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds right. All right, so we are starting off. Everyone in the audience has seen the, it was the first officer's log because somebody was moving and I decided that I didn't want to add to her, busy schedule by making her record something for me.
You say that like you haven't been spamming me to play Darktide.
I haven't. I've been spamming you to get it so we can play later.
Uh-huh.
You were
There's a
spamming me also to get it.
Difference. And then you did, and I stopped spamming you about it.
And
Although
then
you do still
started
need to do
spamming,
the tutorial.
Oh, you played. Yeah, you were like, oh, you did the tutorial. Oh, how was it?
I don't understand.
That's
There's
not
other games
spamming.
apart from Satisfactory. What are you talking
There
about?
are, yeah. Anyway, you guys drop out of warp at the Takaran system, which is not in the Shackleton Expanse. You've been called away, but you are one of the more advanced ships in the fleet, and there is super top secret weapons testing going on, so
You know.
So it's like Christmas for TAC.
Yeah, kinda. All right, you are hailed by Dr. Jabreen.
Jabrino on screen.
All right, on screen appears a Takaran man with greenish skin, some blue kind of like feature scales or something going down either side of his eyes and down the middle down his nose, with wiry kind of like olive color hair. And he says, Captain Tanelia, welcome.
I'm gonna lean over at some point to my commanding officer and say, why does everybody say and react to me like that every time I put somebody on screen? Hello, doctor.
You're very disarming.
You
we
have
could
that
just be like,
as an actual talent.
Yeah, that's why he said it.
Yeah. If you could assemble a away team, we're going to start with a simulated test so that everyone can know what to expect. And the simulation is running on a very large planetary mainframe that I don't think even your ship could match. So it's a very complicated simulation.
Understood. So are you looking
All
for
right.
a security away team or an information gathering away team or some kind of column A, column B situation?
Well, this is mostly for the edification of whoever you think is most important in conducting the actual live fire test later. And so whoever you think needs to know the most about that, my recommendation might be a combination of command, security, and engineering. But then the plan is for us to place the experimental torpedo, the live torpedo, on your ship to transport it because you have by far the most secure ship. Then we will place it on an empty freighter, retreat to a safe distance, and that'll be the live fire test.
All right. I will get that
Captain,
put together.
I recommend that the heads of each department come along with our helms whale because they may need to react if there's something unusual in the test, as well as Lieutenant Junior Grade Bjorg as a strategic specialist. He may have unique perspective to offer on the testing.
I agree. Go. Get going.
All right. So I'm assuming that Bjorg is going to be played by Manya for this scene.
Yes, I assume so.
Hell yeah.
All right. Could we give Manya a quick rundown on what Bjorg is all about?
Bjorg is a Vulcan. So I don't know how familiar you are with Star Trek, but Vulcans obviously.
I know Vulcans.
Cool. So the tricky thing about Bjorg is, other than his being obviously a Vulcan, he has established a penchant for Sherlock Holmes. So he's very serious, except when he gets into the holodeck, and then
Oh shit.
Is this Bjorg's third activation? Does Bjorg now get art?
It may
I think
be.
it might be. Yeah.
Daring's. I think it is. Yeah.
Hey, Borg Emporia,
Beer-
guess what?
Beer
You
is
get to
coming
send
off.
Chesh some character descriptions about what Bjorg the Vulcan looks like, so that
Great.
way we can
You
get
can
character
also-
art for him.
And you can also give me
I'm
the
a
damn
fat
schedule.
I'm a fat Vulcan.
Those can be together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Also,
So,
don't worry that Chesh is moving. Just pester her a little bit more, then she works faster.
And
Yeah.
since they get a buff, I say that we give them a second value. They currently have logic demands that plans remain flexible, right? But in honor of their love of Sherlock Holmes, I say their second value is when you've removed the impossible, that which remains, no matter how improbable, must be the answer.
I think it's eliminated.
Oh.
Yes.
All
I like
right.
that.
Yeah.
Does everybody
like
here
that.
realize that there's an episode of Star Trek Voyager where the plot is just Tuvok being Sherlock specifically and the curious incident of the dog in the nighttime? Like it's beat for beat that story.
Yeah.
Lieutenant
Borg is
Navigator,
saying-
Navigator
Sorry, go ahead, Dapper.
says for $2, and he once successfully shook down a Ferengi.
Yeah.
That is true. That did happen.
Because I, for some reason, decided to trust him with no supervision.
And he got
Borg
wine out of it.
is-
Yeah.
Borg is saying that he already has character artwork, so I don't know if Dapper wants that or wants things to remain consistent.
Hey, send it to me in
Oh.
Chesh, and I will take a look. And yeah. No promises either way. All right, so you guys assemble in the transporter room and beam down.
I'm staying on the ship.
So where's that?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
who's going? Me, Whale, Dulas, and our EXO, and
It's-
Bjorg.
And Bjork.
All the main characters in Bjork. I don't know if the captain's
Well,
coming.
except for the captain's not going. No.
The
I like
Doctor's
that
coming
the
as
captain
well.
is not a main character.
So
Spend more time
as you
following
guys are
Riker
all
than Picard.
assembling, Dr. Jabreen says, Captain, for safety purposes, could you transmit ship schematics so that we can make sure that we have a safe way to store the torpedo?
Is that can I insight check that?
Yeah.
You can insight check that. Yeah, that's going to be a, let's see. That's going to be a insight and command difficulty 4. No, sorry, 3. 3, just 3.
All right, that's a little bit more. Not horrific.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question. I'm playing Bjorg, is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
With the J. BJORG.
Alright, so
Yes.
you said this
Yes,
is
yes, yes,
insight
yes,
and
yes.
what?
Insight and command.
Okay.
You should be good at that.
I'm okay at that. I could be better at that, but I'm okay at that. And this is a difficulty
Oh, maybe.
3. Do I have a focus
3.
for this?
I don't know. What are your focuses?
Philosophy, diplomacy, composure, yoga, delegation, and BDSM. People are naughty when they lie to me.
What was that?
I'll let composure work.
Sweet. All right, so I have a
Maybe if you spend
focus.
way more time with Dr. Jabreen, then BDSM might work too.
You're valid. I'm gonna give you one threat just to give myself one extra dice, so at least I'm rolling 3, so I have a little bit of a chance here. Otherwise,
Okay.
I feel like I got nothing. So let me just change that real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot. I am the one who did the art for Bjork. I already did it. It just he didn't get activated. I did the art early because we knew he was gonna get used again.
okay.
Oh.
We already talked about this. I totally.
Oh yeah,
forgot.
drawing a Vulcan. I forgot that was the whole thing. Yeah, no, that's fine. Just add that artwork.
We did that because we had one of the extra streams where we weren't doing the game and we were just like, let's just do the Vulcan. All right,
All right.
I'm rolling. Wish me luck, team.
Nice.
Hey, that's one success more than you needed. Yeah, so Jabreen is clearly engaged in some kind of
Bullshit.
deception might not be the right word, but like there's clearly stuff that he's uncomfortable about going on, and he is trying his best, his darndest to act like nothing's bothering him, but clearly there's something wrong.
Okay.
Is there a non-classified version of
That's
the
what-
schematics
yeah.
that we can give him?
Or is
That's
there
what
some
I
kind of
was gonna-
protocol where it's like I have to send it to my security officer to vet before I send it to you, like a delay tactic or
Well,
something?
if you remember, there was a time when the ship was serving as an education platform for kids throughout the Federation, and there were maps created as well as cameras installed in various public areas of the ship so that the kids could tune in and see what the Kongzi was up to. Those maps are very obviously not classified because they were disseminated publicly.
Perfect. We'll give him the cartoon like crayon drawings for
the
children.
one that you get at the
Might have
restaurant
dinosaurs
for
on
kids.
some decks, but who cares?
That's
Yeah.
a plot point in an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure is.
All right. I'm going
Lieutenant
to...
Matt the Navigator for
What?
Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for $2 says Bjor is also a line of Borg implants from IKEA. Yeah, that checks out.
You have to assemble the
Right.
Borg implants when you get them home.
Imagine you're trying to do the eye sensor and you cross two wires and now everything is inverted.
You've got the
Why?
wrong Allen key size.
Man,
Yeah.
I love going to IKEA, but I try to pronounce the furniture, and all of a sudden I summon like demons from the circle of hell every
Yeah, that'll
fucking time.
happen.
Every
And
time.
they're like, oh, not again. I'm so sick of being
Suddenly.
brought here.
There are no
Every
IKEAs
single
in
one.
my
Gone it-
state.
None?
None. I've never been to an IKEA because there are none in my state.
All right, well, if one appears,
Oh.
be careful because it's probably the infinite one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It probably
Probably.
is. Yeah.
Oh, Maddie, they literally tape like arrows, like permanently paint them onto the ground to tell you which way to go, so you don't get lost.
Yep.
All right, so,
I am going to tell him, yeah, no problem. I'll get a copy beamed over to you. Make sure that you let me know if there are any additional issues, one way or another.
Of course, Captain. So, I'm gonna have the away
Tack.
team.
Takva, Doctor's being sketchy. Some shit's going on, so keep an eye out.
Roger.
Understood.
All right. So you guys assemble in the transporter room and beam down to the coordinates you were given. All right, you appear inside of a laboratory.
Oh,
There are a bunch of Takaran scientists huddled over computer screens, typing away, and there are strange-looking instruments on one wall, and everyone's wearing white lab coats, even though it doesn't look like they're doing anything that would require PPE, because that's how scientists look on TV.
Yes.
So,
you have to wear
yeah.
lab coats and those big stupid goggles that only high school students wear. You have to have
Yeah.
those on.
And there has to be at least
Yeah.
one Bunsen burner going.
the Bunsen
somebody's
burner is
playing
off, so this is probably a
asteroids.
fake lab.
No gas
Is,
supply.
is there
I gotta say-
some bubbling?
No, there's no bubbling, unfortunately. My favorite crazy STEM thing, though, was I saw a poster for a college where there was a woman with safety glasses doing some soldering, but she was holding the soldering iron like this,
Like a
like it was a
pencil.
pen.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I've seen
oh,
that.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
That's
That
You've clearly never
Oh.
soldered anything in your life, have you, model that they hired for this ad?
That part
Because
gets
that's not how that works.
very
That's
hot.
gonna hurt. Yes,
Gets-
just give her a
gets
minute
hot
and
enough
she'll be
to remove
screaming.
your fingerprints.
Yeah. Yeah, so I can just
Okay.
imagine if they actually had her solder anything, and she hopefully got a lot of money out of that whatever photo agency. It was just often no one
yeah,
there
she
knew
got
how a
money off
soldering
the
iron works.
lawsuit.
Yeah.
It's not like it has a
Oh.
big handle on the back or something.
So let's see.
So we are in a lab.
You are in the lab, and Dr. Jabreen approaches and says, "Welcome. If you'll follow me into our, we have sort of it's sort of a showroom where we have a big screen where we can watch the results of the experiment, and then if you would like, you can look through the actual data from the simulation. But it's big and dramatic. So if you'll follow me into this room," and he indicates a door, and assuming that everyone follows, you're in a sort of like it looks kind of like a lecture
So visual
room. There's like
representation is important. That's what
Yeah.
this is. Visual.
Yeah.
Okay.
you're in what looks like a lecture room. You know, there's chairs that go up, but it's not like steep stadium or anything. Just so everyone can get a reasonable view of a screen. And he says, "All right, we're commencing the test. And remember, this is just a simulation, but our first live fire should be today." And so he walks over to a podium and clicks a button very dramatically. And you see this point of light on the screen. And then there's a sudden flash. And presumably in real life, it would be much, much brighter than would be safe to look at, but it's a screen, so you're fine. And afterwards, there is what looks like some kind of cloud of particles on the screen. And he says, "As you can see, this has not only resulted in a high yield explosion, but also has resulted in a temporary destabilization of subspace in the area, which would prevent or at least disrupt warp travel. So the plan is to ultimately be able to use this as both an offensive weapon as well as temporary area denial."
That is
Why-
fascinating, Doctor.
How long does
I
the
would
damage
say-
to subspace remain?
Well, in our experiments, it seems like it lasts at least a few days.
A few days.
Yes,
Interesting.
What?
And
what
why
if there's a
was
ship
this
already in
need?
subspace?
that would be unfortunate, but also it's very unlikely.
I want to ask, like, why did we need this in the first place? What came to be to need such a
Romulans, I
device?
imagine.
Because
Well-
Starfleet is not a military, so we need
Let
better
that.
weapons.
I want the DM to answer me.
Well,
Like-
I'm a weapons researcher, so I research new weapons, and the Federation is a sometimes arms purchaser, so I like to sell to the Federation. Also, there's some of the people
So-
least likely to turn my own weapons against me, so I like that part.
Peace is best
Any other-
established through strength.
Exactly. See, she gets it.
It tells you a lot about people like the Romulans, the Cardassians, or the Ferengi. If the big giant federation that doesn't have money is the one that's most likely to pay you.
Well, you might not have money internally, but I'll tell you what, those Federation credits, they actually spend pretty well.
I'd like to use my Borg implants to just scan the room I'm in to make sure there's nothing actually dangerous going on or anything that we're not being told.
There's a rail that seems a bit loose. Other than that, pretty good. I wouldn't put your full
So
weight against that
we
rail.
need to get hold of OSHA then.
Yeah, basically. There might be an OSHA violation with the rail, but other than that, like no hidden weapons that you can find, no like explosives hiding around, anything like that.
It would be
Okay.
like SOSHA, right? Space OSHA.
Yeah.
Yeah, SOSHA, there you go. Yeah. Or FOSHA for Federation OSHA.
Hmm.
One of
Yeah,
those.
Mosha's a thing. Mosha's a thing, and they suck. They are so much worse than OSHA.
Lieutenant Math Navigator for $5 says, "What if it sets off a subspace cascade and everybody starts singing?"
Then I
Well,
fast forward
that-
till the song ends.
There you go. That's just the entire episode.
Does
I actually
anybody
have a
else do that
question.
when they have those like singing bits in shows like Doctor Who or Star Trek? You just like fast forward through the song.
Uh,
Oh,
For the
No.
doctor, since this is damaging subspace, is there a concern with multiple usages of the weapon in the same area?
Yes, I would recommend only using 2 or 3 in a given area, and I'll have data on the actual radius that I would recommend limiting use in.
Are we
Yes,
able
good
to
question.
separate,
Then
are we able to separate the damage to subspace from the explosive yield? Can we use one or the other, or is it an intrinsic part of the weapon?
That's an intrinsic part of the weapon. If you're going to use it at all, you're going to have to deal with the fact that in a significant radius, there's going to be trouble with warp fields.
can
And,
this set off a chain reaction of some sorts?
I suppose if you had a bunch of these torpedoes in a row, it could set off a chain reaction. Don't do that.
Okay.
Noted.
No. Yes.
I just look away. I'm just like frustrated, and I take a deep breath. I'm like,
You're a Vulcan. You are not frustrated.
Well, no,
No,
you can
Vulcans
be
are-
frustrated.
Yeah.
I get
That's
frustrated,
the only
but
emotion they give. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I just
so
go like,
if you'll follow me
this is-
back into the lab, I'll have all the data on the various screens if you'd like to investigate any of that.
I am very interested in the data, actually.
Yeah, and me as well. Although I lean over to you, can you do the maths for me?
Yes.
Yeah, and I think Dulas is focusing already on how to mitigate those effects of like the warp field, right? So like, could we figure out how to still like fly through that and warp after the torpedoes go off, right? Even if our enemies cannot.
I'm
I'm-
thinking about the
well-
legal, ethical, and political consequences of such an asset, and I'm just like,
I'm just thinking about how large an explosion I can make them create with my special ability.
All right. So what I would like is for someone to either take a reason and science or reason and engineering task with a difficulty of 4.
I would love to do
After
reason
your-
engineering.
That's
So
definitely
you've been looking
lost.
around at all these screens, and so yeah, give me one of those.
Okay. Hey, does my warp engines focus work? For what I was specifically looking
Yes.
at? Amazing.
It works. Yeah, it does work.
And okay. I need so I have a 15 in this. Do we have any of the dicey dice that the thingamajig, the points that I get to spend? I
You
just
have
play
momentum.
Wrath and
1
Glory.
point of momentum that's here, and I also
you.
have 15 threat.
Which is way less than the maximum you can have, which is infinity. So
It's true.
So
I
really,
want to ask the guy.
yeah,
and if you
I
think
would
about
love-
it, since he can have infinite threat, adding more
Yeah.
gets him no closer to the
that
max.
actually gets no
Yeah.
closer to the maximum. Yeah,
Right.
so there's actually no consequences. Amazing.
I want to
Fine,
ask
with
a couple
math.
of questions about this.
Isn't that like how
Okay.
the US national debt works?
Yeah,
the
there's
limit
no
does not
consequences.
exist.
I want to ask. I'm like, what's the purpose of the transport of this isolation device?
I'm so good at this.
You are. I'm sorry. What was your name? The Vulcan one?
It's Bjorg.
Bjorg. So what the purpose of the transportation is so that we can have a live fire test that isn't here, where we would all
Understood.
die.
Understood.
That's
So-
I am. My goal is to not die in the next few days.
A worthy goal.
Yes.
Hey,
Thank you.
That is what largely brought an end to the Russian space program on ancient Earth.
Oh, what is a Russian?
So I'm thinking.
Think
So
Romulan,
I'm thinking
but human.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Romulan, but
thinking
less
about
square.
like evacuation and stuff now. I'm just like, okay, if this goes wrong, how do I make sure that my people are protected? Because people are
Oh,
talking
just-
about not dying.
Don't let it go wrong.
So put it
Please.
away from here and then explode it. Okay, got it.
Right. That's the plan. That is the plan.
Now for transport, does the weapon have to travel as a whole? Will it be armed?
It will be traveling as a whole, but unarmed.
And how does it become armed?
Oh, you
And-
have to input a particular code, which I will be transmitting to the weapon once it's loaded onto the dummy freighter that we're using for testing purposes.
And who else has
So-
access to this code?
Just me right now.
Okay, as a security precaution, could you create a new code?
I guess.
I think that should be appropriate.
All
So
right.
are we expected to participate in this testing, or are we just supposed to deliver it
Well,
for testing?
You're going
We're
to be
firing
delivering it, and we'll transmit the code, and there will be a firing. But after it's activated and the firing sequence starts, your job is mostly just going to be to observe and report back to Starfleet.
So we are participating in this testing.
Yes, but mostly as
Understood.
observers, and
Yeah.
partly
But who's
as
firing the weapon?
We are.
well.
That's my question.
Yeah,
The
command is
Kongzi
going to come from
Yeah,
you
so
after
we are
I arm it.
participating. We
Yeah,
are
you're gonna hit the big
participating,
red
and we are
button.
observing the effects after that. Understood.
Yeah, you're going to hit the big red button. I presume this Klingon fellow will be the one who actually presses it.
Yes, but I am just thinking about transport precautions, and obviously I do not want there to be a danger of a signal reaching the torpedo during transport aboard my ship. Commander Dules, would you be able to set up some kind of dampening field around the torpedo during transport?
Of course. Also,
Okay.
Okay.
can we get back to the fact that I rolled a 7
we
on a
can.
difficulty
Yes,
4
we can.
task? Okay.
Yep. So that was after giving me 2 momentum and reducing it by 1, which means you're going up to 3 momentum, and I should be at 17. And
That's
then, so what you have discovered here is that this simulated test is something that required so much computing power because this is some kind of extremely complicated quantum physics problem going on here. And if you would like, now that you have a whole bunch of extra momentum from that, you could ask further questions. I will tell you, you did
how
not
much
immediately learn
momentum
anything up
did she generate?
3 after using 1.
Nice.
So we should be just at 3. You did not immediately figure out a way to mitigate the problem for your warp travel, although it's possible the
okay.
transwarp drive that you have might be able to simply bypass it.
Okay.
Can I be with that much of a success? Can I be confident that our transwarp could bypass it?
You could spend one of those points of momentum to gain information about the transwarp drive.
I would like to do that, please. And then I would like to spend another point of momentum to get more about that quantum thing. But I'm gonna grab. Do we have a science officer with us?
I mean,
We
you-
have a
Hobnob
doctor.
might be our close. Yeah, we have a doctor who knows some sciencey stuff.
No, I'm gonna grab. I'm actually gonna grab the XO and be like, "This is. Listen, my quantum. Believe it or not, my quantum is a little weak. Can you take a look at this, sir?"
Isn't Bjork a science officer?
He's a security
Security.
specialist.
Oh, right. okay.
Security.
Strategic specialist. That's what I am.
Whatever your concern is, summarize it. When we get back to the Kongzi, we can have the science department look at it.
Great.
By the way, the
So-
second point of momentum spend lets you know that specifically this, after really digging into the data, this torpedo looks like it's powered by a quantum singularity.
Very.
So
space
So, are
question.
you telling
I'm
me
gonna hold that piece of information until we get back to the Kongzi. I will share that later.
Don't the
it's a-
Romulans power their ships with a singularity?
That's true.
Yes.
Well, which
Yes,
is why
they
I'm
do.
not saying this information out loud right now.
Are
That's-
you telling me that this torpedo is a portable hole in a bag of holding?
More or less.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does this torpedo
my
have
question-
made on Romulus stamped on the side?
I
Tony
would like to
Stark.
ask
Can you read
question
Romulan?
that
Uh,
if we are doing this demonstration,
Well, in one of my
we are hoping
previous-
that it's not any near civilian like other worlds, or
Oh, of
we are
course
not
not,
going
no.
to take us. We're not taking any regular civilian routes. We will get a specialized route to go through
Yeah.
so that we can deliver.
We
this.
already the freighter is already in a holding orbit that's like something like 60 AU away from the planet. So yeah, middle of nowhere.
I'm not spending it now, but Malarova was a historian with a canonical
Of course.
interest in trains,
Yes.
specifically Romulan trains. So
They do make the best trains.
Now I'm going to ask another question.
Do they run on time?
Yes,
I'm going
Bjork.
to ask another question. In the simulations, have we seen the after? Have we made any observations about the after effects?
Well, yes, but the point of the whole live fire test is to make sure that our simulations are accurate.
And what's the simulation about the after effect?
Well, it disrupts the local subspace area for a few days.
Or any data around what if something is in the vicinity, like a planet or a spaceship? What could happen to them?
Well, it depends on what you mean by the vicinity. If we were within the blast radius, that would be bad.
Bad.
Very
As
bad.
you mean, understood.
Like a little tiny hole in the fabric of space-time gets ripped open, and then subspace kind of gets disrupted, and it causes a lot of damage.
So don't get in the blast radius.
I'm going to say this. I'm prepared to transport the device, but I'm not prepared to assist in its detonation. I am not comfortable with that.
You don't get a choice, Commander.
I was going to say, I think someone else is the one firing it.
So when I hear that,
I'm just voicing my concern.
When I hear that, I'm going to say, well, fortunately, Lieutenant Junior Grade, Starfleet has seen fit to place individuals like myself, like Lieutenant Commander Tack, and like Captain Tenalia in charge of those kinds of decisions. But we appreciate your input.
By the way, Chesh, I do believe I should have 17 Fret, not 15.
Yeah.
No problem.
I kind of glare at Bjorg and whisper, your next staff review isn't going to go very well.
Is that a threat, sir?
All right, we are on a time schedule. We are on a time schedule. Could we get the torpedo loaded?
Yes, but as soon as we've got the dampening field set up and a secure transport area on board the ship, as precaution, I'd like anyone moved from the surrounding rooms that the torpedo is going to be stored in.
Can I? Before we move on, can I say this? Can my objection be entered into the ship's log, please?
Of course. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Seems fair. Oh, and I forgot to give you your directives. Protect the secrecy of the test.
Oh.
Secrecy? So I shouldn't have been on space Twitter all this time. Oh, shit.
No, you should not.
Which character is the one that
Well,
has
there's the prime
podcast?
directive.
Doesn't one of our guys has one of our crew has a podcast?
Yeah, who was that? I can't remember now.
Oh wait, that was Roomba. That was our Roomba. He's not here.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh man.
All right. So let's see. You guys are back on board. We'll do the transport sound again. Why not? That's the transport sound is fun, right?
Woo. Yes. Why didn't I hear it? I want the transport sound.
It's giving me trouble. Give me a second. Sometimes Roll20 gives me a little bit of trouble.
I'll be back.
I'm not angry, Dapper. I'm just disappointed. There we go.
There it is.
Don't lie, Craig.
Right.
Don't lie. You deal with flat earthers, you're always angry.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Lieutenant Math Navigator for $5 says,
cat. I'm always angry.
Lieutenant Math Navigator for $5 says, don't start a war with the Romulans isn't a directive. And while that is technically true, if you start a war with the Romulans over this, then it will have actually given up the whole secrecy of the test. So, Anyway, okay, I would like a control and engineering task with a difficulty of 1 to safely stow this prototype torpedo.
I'm on it.
Yes, please, engineer.
Please blow it
Control
up.
Engineering.
All zeros across the board. It detonates.
Yeah, clearly.
And to recap, we've set up a dampening field so no signals can reach it, and we've removed anyone from any of the adjoining rooms that the torpedo is stored in.
Yeah. Does my focus in transporters and replicators work here?
Yes.
Amazing.
It is being transported, so yeah.
Being transported was my thought. Hey, I did a good. I got us 2 momentum.
Oh, yeah. 2 more momentum.
Nice. Yeah.
Right.
This torpedo's all of its hands are on the right original side.
I'd like to transfer some extra power to structural integrity whilst we've got the torpedo on board as well.
You have to shove a Kleenex in there to make sure it didn't warble.
So the password has been updated from 0000 to 1111.
Yes.
No,
Okay,
it's,
it was
no,
2,
it's
3, 4,
0001 now.
It was originally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Come on, guys.
And now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Maybe Dr. Jabreen is insane. With the success of the simulated testing, you've been asked to safely transport the prototype torpedo to a secret location deeper in the Takaran solar system. Dr. Jabreen is accompanying you and his torpedo to the sorry. This is a weird sentence. Anyway, you're both going to the coordinates of a derelict freighter that has been used as the actual site of the field test. Now you just have to take the torpedo over in a shuttlecraft, place it on board the derelict freighter, and get far enough away so that you can view the test and record the real-time data in relative safety aboard your vessel.
I have 2
Sure.
questions.
So, yes?
Is this guy, is the doctor traveling on the Kongzi with us or in a separate ship?
He's with you on the Kongzi.
Okay, that's what I thought. but
You
I
can
just
have him on the
wanted
bridge if you want
to
to.
clarify. That's fine. My second thing that I want to ensure that we do is a deep scan thoroughly of this broken down ship that is there to make sure there is nobody on it.
Yeah, I was
All
going
right.
to suggest the same thing.
Good idea.
I
I was
will
about
let-
to.
I will let you know that there are no life signs on that ship.
The captain
I
has
have a
been made
question.
aware of the concern that this might be Romulan technology, just for the record.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Privately,
like
off the record.
once we're on the ship, I share the quantum singularity, I share about the Romulans, all that jazz.
I'd like to do a scan of the local surrounding space for any tachyon disturbances.
Okay. Give me a difficulty 2 reason and science, and this can be assisted by the ship's sensors and science.
Can you do that, Maddie?
I have a
The
question.
ship did not help.
Okay, let me get the roll done first, and then we'll.
All right. Sorry, it was reason
and
engineering?
science.
Reason and science. That's only a 12 for me, friends.
I've only got 10.
Okay, I can do it then. What's
Damn
the
it,
difficulty?
Kip!
Just 1? It's difficulty 2.
This isn't a super important role, though, so we shouldn't burn a ton
Okay.
of resources.
Okay. I might burn 1 momentum just to get a 3rd die, because I also don't have a focus
fine.
that's going to work here. I don't think, unless like computers is going to work.
All right,
Bam.
hey, you got
Hey,
a point of
okay.
momentum back. So
Okay,
Uh,
so no net change in momentum. Amazing.
Three.
it turns out that the torpedo itself is giving off low levels of tachyon radiation.
But nothing else in the surrounding space. So no possible cloaking going on, right? Okay.
Well,
I mean-
the whole point of cloaking is you can't detect it. That is
Yeah, but
literally
we've
why
got
it
better
exists.
at it.
Well, they retconned that so many times.
Yeah, but it was always a big thing to get the ability to detect the cloak. It was never just like, oh, we changed the frequency on our sensors and now we can see through the cloak. It was always like, we have to set up a web of tachyons between 18 different ships in a net pattern, and then one
Right.
guy, if he gets a little bit off course, then there will be a hole, and then like it was always a whole thing, not like a.
This is
I
a little
just-
bit later on. We've
Quick.
refined the tech. It's cool.
So
And the
have the people who
Romulans-
are using cloaking devices.
Can't you just
And the
run
Romulans
a
were
decloaking
bros.
scan?
The Romulans were bros during the
Uh.
Dominion War, man.
If I may,
Kind of.
if I may, I have a question.
Yes.
42.
So the directive is to keep this, what do you say, secret, right?
Yeah.
We cannot. So how secret are we supposed to keep it? If there are lives at stake, are we allowed to break this? Is that what do you say? Is that allowed that we inform
If the
people? who are
Romulans
in
find
danger?
out we're doing this, we're probably gonna sacrifice some Romulans.
I am not comfortable with that.
Objection noted. Return to your station.
Okay.
Is this in the log?
So. Yeah.
Objection noted. Return to your station, Lieutenant Junior grade.
Yes, it's kept in
I
a
am-
very, very secret log about the very secret thing that we can't share about all the classified stuff.
All right.
Commander Va is
We are-
rethinking the decision to bring Vork along.
So
All right,
I'm just
cool.
going to say, so we are. This is a classified subspace research apparatus, isn't it? That's what this is.
Yes, this is classified weapons testing.
Bjork, I've
But
got some
we're supposed to
spreadsheet
keep
data
it-
I need you to enter into the
We are
computer.
supposed to. Okay. We are supposed to keep it secret. So why are we saying it's a weapon? You don't
Your
say it's a weapon if
spreadsheets.
it's a
Go.
secret.
We
You're
know the
in-
secret. Do
we
you not
know
know
the
the secrets
secret.
work?
Yeah, you're in on the secret.
You
Still.
That feels like
You-
someone misunderstood the concept of secret police.
You broke Chesh. You just broke
you,
her.
you have
I need
clearance
to buy
to know
a
this.
bunny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for $5 says, I have developed a shoulder pad
bitches.
detector that should be able to penetrate Romulan cloaking.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty clever. And then for $2 also follows up, says, it's going in your
Bitches.
permanent log. Yeah, your
I feel
permanent
like
log.
we need to tighten the circle of need to know.
All
Some
right, so,
people really
As-
don't need to know.
As the captain, this
We tried to
is
bring him up
I am
from the lower
1
deck.
week away from retirement.
so who is going to pilot the shuttle that delivers the torpedo? Or, well, the runabout, but whatever.
Well,
I mean,
I think our whale should.
I feel like I should do that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Uh,
who's going to go along with him to install it?
Well, I feel like that should be a combination of me and the engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems reasonable. All right.
Yep.
So you
What am I
guys,
supposed to do?
here
Well,
you,
right,
Sit
you
in the
can
corner
hold
with a
tight.
dunce cap on.
Yeah. Someone, a Va came over and brought you a coloring book.
Yeah, you,
It's
you
the
check
same
duty
one we
roster
gave the
and it
doctor
says
of
you
the
don't have any
schematics
shifts.
of the ship.
Yeah.
Manya, you checked your duty roster. It says you don't have any shifts for the next few days. It just says stand down.
I just want to point out this tie is ridiculously hot. Like,
Oh no.
I know it doesn't seem like a bow tie would be that insulating, but having a wool tie right here, it's insane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe
Smith
it.
never complained.
Well, it's a good thing there's all that global cooling that I was warned about by all the right wingers. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
All right,
Next
give me
Ice
a
Age
difficulty 1, daring and con task. There, Petty Officer Billy.
Pass?
We'll do
Pass?
that.
Yes. Pass.
Oh no, you did it, but I gained another threat. I wonder what
Like
I'm
it
do with
matters
all
at
of
this
it.
point.
Damn.
Well, he's already got
Fine.
more than twice the number of characters, which means
Still not closer to infinity.
the worst thing that can happen has already happened. Therefore,
Yeah.
But what's
You
he
know,
gonna
I
do?
am actually
My-
allowed to spend
Two
more than
Romulan
14
ships.
in a go, right? I
I'm
can
just
spend all
saying
17 in a go.
you already have the dramatic reversal, right? So like,
Right, yeah.
basically
Okay.
you're at 4.
All
That's
I'm
all I'm saying.
saying is you guys are missing the best part of the argument, and is that this is a show that he's put work in and planned, so he's not gonna kill us. He might kill a couple of us, but he's not gonna kill all of us.
He can't kill us all.
It also wouldn't be the first time.
Twice. Fuck
It also
you.
wouldn't be the first time this group has failed a mission.
Yeah.
What?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have failed missions before. Lieutenant Math Navigator for $5 says, TAC is writing up a list that says, doesn't need to know. It has one name on it.
No.
Should have brought
All right.
Crane back
In the
with
past,
us.
when we failed missions, it was mostly because we suck and not because you had too much threat.
All right,
True.
so I now need a daring and engineering check, difficulty
I wanna do
1.
that.
I know you do.
My daring
'Cause you're so
I have
daring.
9.
is
I
a
have engineering
17.
2.
Wow.
Yeah.
What? Ooh.
Would any of my focuses
Help?
What are they in?
help? Warp engines, empathy, transporters and replicators, electroplasma power systems, computers, and diplomacy.
Nope.
Okay.
I've
Sorry.
seen Dark Star. Empathy works on bombs.
Not in this one.
Okay,
Hey,
I
there you
can't-
go. You got an extra momentum for everybody. All right, and then last but not least, let me get a control and con check, difficulty 1, to safely pilot everybody back.
What's the check again, sorry?
Man, why
That's
is the
the-
DM putting
control
all
and
these health
con.
pots here?
That should be our
Giving
whale.
us all these opportunities to get momentum.
Series roll.
Look at that. 2 more momentum. All
Damn.
right.
Almost as much as the threat.
As you are flying back to the Kong Z, sensors detect a trio of Klingon warbirds decloaking.
Friendlies.
Well, we're allies with the Klingons, so
Mhm.
is the runabout back?
It's not docked yet, but it is in the same zone as you.
What I'm asking is, if we put up our shields, would that prevent it from docking?
Probably not. No.
Okay. In that case, I would have had us at yellow alert because we're about to blow up a weapon. But I don't think we should go above that.
So
Okay.
wait, are me, Maddie, and Billy still on the runabout? Have we loaded the torpedo on the thing we're blowing up?
You are currently on the runabout, and 2 of the Klingon ships turn towards you, and
Oh, there goes the secrecy.
1 moves up here, and they all start charging weapons, and their shields
Okay.
are up.
Red alert.
Can I? Yeah. Well, what?
What was that?
So
It was
red
red
alert
alerts.
on the runabout,
I can
and
figure out where
shields up.
they have red alerts now. There it is.
Yeah, shields up on the runabout as well. And can I hail the Klingon closest to me from the runabout?
Yeah. Is that what you want your team's first turn to be? Is you hailing?
Is that okay with everyone?
You should be getting back on the Kong Z.
We should be getting back on the Kong Z and get our shields
You
up.
can let
is what we
us
should do.
hail
We
from the Kong
Need
Z.
your torpedo finger on the torpedo trigger.
All right. So if you want, your first turn on your side can be Billy giving me a difficulty 2 daring and con for emergency landings in the shuttle bay.
With a power slide. You know?
Yeah.
Power slide, please.
Yes.
I am going to shut
Deja
down
vu.
every access to that torpedo. I'm just gonna shut it down. Like,
Well,
It
you
It would
No
be
one
can.
great
can
if you
access the
could.
box.
The
Oh.
torpedo's
You don't have
over
that
on the
option.
freighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have
It's-
it. Who has it? Am I not security? What the hell?
The torpedo's
Yeah,
not
but
on the
you're
ship
not
anymore.
there.
Yeah, we've just put
Yeah.
it on the barge we were going to blow up.
Oh, okay, bye.
So daring con, I have a focus. I'll spend a momentum, and then let's see. Does the
Oof.
shuttle help?
Oofed.
The shuttle does
The shuttle-
technically get a roll.
Yeah, I will let the shuttle use engines and con.
I don't know what the shuttle's stats are.
Oh, all right. I will just roll it real quick.
Yeah, don't think
Oh,
we have a.
I rolled a 7. That definitely helps. So you're
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good job, shuttle.
You are my
We
favorite.
did it, everybody.
Little guy.
good. All right. So
Oh,
World's
the
best cup
next
of
turn, this, the red, I suppose. Bird of
My
prey enters
closet
the
has more
zone
light
with
than I
the
do
shuttle.
now.
All right. Let's see. Also, I forgot that this map looked so close to the planet, so it's definitely not 60 AU away. But whatever, it's fine.
Well, the zones are as big as the plot requires, so.
Yeah, but I also have the zones with like different moons and such. Oh, I just got like kicked out of the
I
game.
want
I'm
to-
gonna go back in. That's weird.
Wild.
I wanna.
Quick, the DM's
I wanna
gone. Delete all the
Easy one,
tokens.
guys.
Yeah.
I want to say something. I'm gonna be like, okay, so is the live test fire happening now or not? Because we have got 3 vessels here, and this is contamination of the test environment.
Listen, Bjorg, I appreciate it, but we're kind of busy with the 3 vessels you just mentioned and dealing
I
with aborting
understand
the
that.
test and bringing it safely back to ensure not only our own safety, the safety of others,
Oh.
and
I'm sorry.
the secrecy.
The
No, I'm not
3
talking about the
bird of
secrecy
prey
here. I'm talking
that
about the
cost
test
me 9
environment.
threat, by the way. So if you could reduce the threat by 9, Chesh, that would be nice. Thank you.
And just to clarify, Dapper, is the torpedo now on the barge?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
That's where we left it.
Yeah.
So
Also-
whose turn is
So
it now?
also,
Well, we just did the runabout.
Yeah.
The Klingons went, so it's back to us.
I think so.
All right.
And that turn counted as Billy's turn.
Then someone, probably the captain, should open a hailing frequency before we start blasting.
Yes. I'm gonna hail the whatever looks like the flagship. Or I'm just
All
gonna
right,
send the hail
so-
out and
Yeah, you send out the hail, and the Klingon birds of prey do not respond. And because that's not a task, you still have a task available to you.
great.
All right, then in that case, we should probably our weapons are looking at the range, medium range, and that's what, 1 zone away, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So we should probably, we don't have a helmsman officially right now, so we should just we can generate one. But
Can you clarify for me which one is this? The barge?
Yes, that is the barge.
I mean, we could just blow it up. I think we should move our ship.
I'm going to give you pushback on that.
All
I
right. Well,
think
if you'd
we
like,
should
you can hop
move-
on the con yourself.
I think we
Yeah.
should move the ship towards and try to get the barge itself under our tractor beam.
yeah,
These guys
so
aren't
we could use the warp task to move 2 or more zones, and it has a power requirement equal to the number of zones to be moved, but it doesn't require a roll.
That would be
Not the
4 power to get there.
consequences.
Yeah, but
No,
we
I
have
guess you
2
could do it.
reactors.
Well, yeah.
We have plenty.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's what we should do.
Well, all right. Would you like to do that? Because it is still your turn.
Yes, and
Yes.
can I give the order to load weapons?
Well, red
Sure.
alert is part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Weapons
that's already
ready.
part of the order.
I've already got weapons like charged and ready to go.
All right.
Well,
Chesh,
technically,
give
TAC
me.
is
Oh, there's no
on
roll
the
for
thing,
it.
right? So this
Yeah.
would be an order for Bjorg,
Yeah.
right? This Bjorg's gonna be in that spot.
Well,
All right.
Well, I
So-
think we're back at our station by now. We got back onto the ship and we've managed to make it back to the bridge at this point.
Well, have you?
What do you
I
want
don't
me
know
to do?
that.
I
I don't
ran,
know.
ran really quickly.
Like, that's up to the DM whether or not you're back on the bridge. But regardless,
No, you were still on the shuttlecraft.
some dude, regardless of whoever it is on the helm, it requires no roll. So the captain uses their turn to effectuate us going to warp, jumping over
All
to the
right.
freighter.
All right. On the Klingon's turn,
He's
the
totally
red
bypassing
ship.
Bjorg.
The red ship fires its disruptor cannons at the barge, which explodes because it was
damn.
shut down and had no shields or armor or anything. It was just a place to put a torpedo. And it's your turn again. Who would like to go next?
Has the torpedo exploded as well? Or
No, it doesn't seem like it. It does not look like anything that you saw in that simulation has happened.
Okay, can we, if the torpedo's still there, can we beam it back aboard the ship? We'd have to drop shields, which I'm aware
Yes.
of. But is that an option we have?
If the torpedo is still there, then it is an option, but it's a big if, especially since I'm spending a point of momentum, and you notice that the red bird of prey has its shields go down.
Its
So
shields
is
are
this
down?
okay, well, can we
race?
target its
I
weapons?
wanna-
Right.
Alright.
I'd like to take the turn to target their weapons as their shields are down and take out. their
You're
weapons.
in the runabout, dude.
Oh,
you
shit,
can't
yeah.
target
Crap.
shit.
Can
This is where I should be.
I'm going to use the override action that allows me to use the weapon station. Because the Klingons' shields are down, I'm going to fire quantum torpedoes at them.
Okay,
Ask a
those are
question.
long range, and so with the override and that'll be difficulty 4.
Can I
Okay.
ask a question? I just want to
Yeah,
clarify
go ahead.
something. So we put the torpedo on the barge, right? And these
Yep.
guys are coming back to the main ship, right? And the Klingons, they fired at the barge. Did you say?
Yes.
So
just-
what happened? Like the barge is gone, or is it damaged?
Seems like it.
Or
No, it's
but
blew
the
up.
torpedo didn't go off. That's what you're saying.
Doesn't seem like it. No.
It wasn't armed.
Also,
We
by
had-
firing a torpedo, I get a point of threat.
Okay, so I am going to use my determination to invoke the directive, protect the secrecy of the test, because it's not secret if we don't have the torpedo. So I'm going to use my determination for that. That's 2 successes. You said it's difficulty 4?
Yep.
You
We have 5 momentum. I'll burn 3 of. Let's see. 1. I'd have to burn 2 to roll 3 dice. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then I have the shipboard tactical systems focus.
Okay, that'll count.
1, 2. So that's 4 successes.
Does the ship assist?
It is. The ship can assist, yes.
Oh yeah, good point. Weapons and security
Could be 1 momentum, yeah.
does not help.
Where's the ship?
But it gives you a point of momentum.
It does.
Yeah.
All right, roll damage on the torpedoes.
I don't remember if torpedoes require power to fire. I'll have to look that up.
They don't.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
2, 4, 6, 7. All right, let's see. So that's 7. So that is.
Don't we have a torpedo sound effect?
Oh, we do. I forgot. My goodness, thank you.
Nice.
Boom.
Nice.
Wowie.
So that's our torpedo. That's our
Vaz-
torpedo.
Yeah, our quantum torpedoes. Vaz back to her like previous life, going fist to fist with Klingons.
All right, let me get a because you did cause a couple breaches. So let me get a D6 out so I can randomize them, since you didn't say you were targeting anything in particular.
Correct.
All right, so that is a couple breaches to its structure. There are some hull breaches. It is leaking internal atmosphere, but its weapons and engines are still good.
I
And
think it has the high yield thing. I don't know if you took that into account. I think that
I did.
creates. Okay, cool.
That's one of the reasons why its structure is heavily damaged rather than just being a little crumpled.
Got it.
Can we
All
get
right,
a
so-
scan for the torpedo as soon as possible?
On the barge.
Probably on a
Just
on a
on the barge,
subsequent turn,
yeah.
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 All right. This
Anywhere.
Klingon bird of prey turns, and I am going to spend. Let's see.
9 threat.
No, 6.
That's still a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah, I agree.
You're mean,
Yes.
stupid dinosaur.
All right. So
Oh
let's
my
see.
god.
Let me double check what the crew value is on this guy. Okay. All right, it fires its disruptor cannons at you, manages to get a hit, one of which I'm going to turn. It actually gets 4 successes, which only needed 3, so I'm turning one of those into extra damage. So let's see. Okay. Oh, and I forgot one for the ship, which is another success. So let's turn that into another damage there. All right. So let's see. You take 10 points of damage.
Is that including our resistance score of 7?
No, it is not including the resistance score.
Right, so 3 points of damage to the shields.
Have I got out of the runabout yet and like headed back to the bridge or what?
We haven't
He's
taken a
looking
turn yet, so on your turn you can change location
Ah,
because that takes a turn to change location from one like part of the ship to another. To move around in a room, it's free. So like if you want to grab a different station inside, like on the bridge, yeah, you can just do it. But if you want to actually move from like main engineering or the shuttle bay to the bridge, or from the bridge to like the brig or something, costs a turn. Which means whose turn is it?
Well, I think that let's see who hasn't gone. That's still like not trapped on the runabout.
The
Bjork,
doctor?
right?
There's not a lot that
Bjork
that
hasn't
I
gone.
can do right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think
What do you want me to
Bjork should fire another salvo of torpedoes at the bird with its weapons down that I'm suspecting is trying to take our torpedo.
Shields down, but yes.
All right.
Sorry,
Yeah,
shields
and
is what I
also, give me another point of threat there, Chesh.
So how do I do that?
It's a
so
control
this is-
security check.
Yeah.
And it's difficulty
Oh,
3 because
3.
you are at the tactical station. And we have 3 momentum, so you should feel free to use it. Also, you have a determination because you have a value, so you can spend that as well.
And also, there's a mission directive that also York could just use.
Correct. With the determination.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So, what I recommend you do, you have determination. I would invoke the directive, spend your determination. That gives you a free die that already rolled a crit. So that would give you 2 successes. You'd only need 1 more.
So I'm using security, or what am I using in discipline?
Security and control.
And I believe the
Security,
ship
I
can-
have got control, yeah. And then task roll is 3.
Excuse me.
Well,
Or
so if you spend the determination, then you don't actually have to roll that die. It automatically rolls a 1. So you would be rolling
take
2
it
dice. Okay.
The task roll is 2.
Well, yes, you could spend another 2 momentum to roll a 3rd die.
Yeah, I'm
Up
going
to
to
you.
take that.
Okay.
So task roll is 3.
Sure.
Yep.
And then
And
I just
difficulty
roll.
is 3.
Yep.
Okay.
And the ship can also get a weapon security.
The ship helped.
Okay.
So you
which means you're
succeeded.
definitely hitting, but let's see what you get. I don't know why that came up. Oh, there it is. It didn't come up at first for me. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
2 extra successes. Roll your damage.
Oh, that was a shitty roll.
Yeah, that's not very good. In fact, that actually doesn't even get past the resistance of the bird of prey. So I'm going to go ahead and say
there.
that. Oh, sorry.
We can spend. Or no, you can't use power. I misread the thing. I was trying to spend momentum in order to increase the damage. How much more? Actually, how much more do we need to get through their resistance?
1.
So we could spend a momentum to penetrate.
Yeah.
And actually, yeah, we could spend a momentum to penetrate and another momentum or 2 to do bonus damage if we wanted.
Do it.
Who's doing it?
Well, that's just part of the same roll. So, like, say, spend 3 momentum,
Yeah.
1 to get rid of the resistance, and then 2 to add extra damage.
Dunyan
Oh, there's my
range.
d6. All right, you have damaged this thing's engines. They still work, but not well.
They go.
Yeah.
And we got that doctor who
Alright.
still needs to go.
But we also have Klingons who
Yeah.
still need to go. Well, Klingon birds of prey, at least. Technically, you don't know if there's Klingons on board, but
That's true.
there probably are. Probably are. All right. This Klingon ship is going to fire some photon torpedoes at the Kong Z.
Rude.
I like to imagine that these birds
that
of
is a
prey
hit.
currently have curly mustaches and then have little hats and things that say definitely not Romulans on them. Definitely Klingons.
All right.
Pardon me.
Let's see. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 points of damage, which I think is actually. Does that get past your resistance?
We have 7 resistance now, thanks to the wise decision of the executive officer to replace our previous talent with a blade of armor. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But also, this is hitting your shields, so like.
why does he have blade of armor?
It
Hey,
still
don't
works.
ask-
Oh yeah, it still works.
doesn't matter.
That's
You know what?
unimportant. We don't have to worry
Yeah.
about that.
Not relevant.
Yeah.
Star Trek
Plot
physics.
relevant, but whatever. All right. Who
Shields
is
just work harder because they are jealous of the armor.
next?
Well, Doctor can still go.
Unless
Yeah,
the
sure,
doctor, the doctor
yeah,
could
kinda useful
override.
opportunity.
The doctor can technically shoot torpedoes from sickbay.
That's technically true. If you want to take a difficulty 4 task roll and give me another threat, you absolutely can.
For some,
Oh my
for
God.
obvious
Do no harm. Do no harm.
But hold on, because of my my talent of collaboration, you can spend a momentum to use my security and one of my focuses. So you'd actually be rolling with a 5 security and a focus in shipboard tactical systems.
And I
I
would
just
like
think
to
it's
point
emergency
out,
face hole surgery. That's what it is. It's emergency face hole surgery on whoever's in that ship.
Yeah,
The ship
gonna make
itself
a lot
needs
of
space hold
painful.
surgery.
and I have 100% been drilling the sickbay personnel in how to fire weapons. Because you never know.
Well, you did specify that you were training all of the crew and running drills. You said everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, do no harm, is one of my values. So
Yeah.
it'd be kind of hard for the doctor to fire a torpedo.
Well,
You can challenge a
preventing
value.
these guys from taking
all
our
I'm hearing
crazy
is you want to
torpedo.
challenge a value to get more determination.
There you go.
I've actually already challenged that value once, but yeah, I mean, if that's what we want, if we want the doctor to override and fire torpedoes, I will.
It's up to you. I mean,
yeah,
it's your turn.
it would just be the funniest thing.
All right, I'll give you a couple options here, Zeralon. If you want to, I will let you do this and do one of two things. You can either invoke the mission directive, or you can challenge that value that works against this. If you do challenge it, I will give you a point of determination, but it does mean that you're going to have to cross out that value and come up with a new one to reflect your new, more violent attitude after this mission.
I mean, technically, I've already done that with this value once, which is why it became do no harm. Can itself cause harm?
That should be do no harm unless I really need to.
Actually, that kind of goes right with my new value that we went from the last time, so I can just invoke that value.
You can invoke it. Yeah, go for it.
So yeah, let's
What's
invoke this value and let's fire some torpedoes.
Do no harm,
all
except
right.
fuck this guy in particular.
Josh, if you could give me another point of threat.
Okay, so you invoke the value with determination. Are you using my security?
That
costs more momentum.
Yeah, because that's
That costs.
what is it? It's a what's the actual role?
It's control security.
Yeah, but you would just put it on whatever
That's a
whatever
5,
discipline has a 5 for you.
yeah. And you would get a focus as well.
None of them.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll just look at the dice. What's
Yeah.
your control?
Well, I can do. I can do. Hold on, I got it. If I roll daring and medicine, that gives me the right number of dice. Can I?
Okay.
All right, and I got that. So should I buy some
Do
more
no
dice
harm.
cards?
Conditions apply, says Babaton.
If
Nice.
you're buying more dice, you have to use threat, because we are out of momentum. He's got 5 threat.
He's only got 5.
We've
What's
got
the worst
lots
of
of,
that?
we have lots of threat though. We got lots of threat. I want one extra die.
Okay, so that would be 2 threat.
So 7.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
he was at 4.
I could
added
summon more
another
birds
one.
of prey.
So that's 5 successes.
Actually, I think at this point I could summon in a bigger ship.
Or cube appears.
That was a good roll.
All right.
Nice.
Yep. But it also gives me another point of threat there. Again, let's see.
Wait,
That's one.
Does the ship get a roll to assist Hobnoll
Oh.
as well?
It does. Good call. Did not help.
No.
Ah,
Here's the thing, Dapper. You summon more ships. It's just more experience, baby.
If only this game actually gave you experience for blowing up ships.
No, sorry. I meant
Alright.
Vaw gets the experience of killing Klingons. That's
Yeah.
So this torpedo volley, which I did play the sound effect for, hits their sensor dome, and it just gets obliterated. They are now flying blind. And it is now my turn, and they activate their cloaking device.
Oh, that's still working.
Yep, it is. You would have had to hit something like engineering or something like that to get rid of it. Which I am.
we would have had to specify where we were hitting instead of just, and then I started blasting.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, but trying to hit a specific spot is more difficult, and
Yeah.
it was already difficulty 4.
Yeah.
All right,
no.
so
I'm not saying
it
you
is
were
now
wrong.
your turn again, and I believe that the only person who hasn't, or the only people who haven't gone, are Dulles and Tak. But I think that Dulles is currently away. So Tak.
Yeah, I just want to switch locations then to the bridge because there's nothing else I can do from here.
All right. After you do that, the green bird of prey will also activate his cloaking device. And Commander Dulas, are you there? I assume not. I will just say that her turn is moving to main engineering. which is a normal place for her to go.
She
All right.
wrote that she wants to move to the transporter room. I don't know why, but she wrote that.
All right. At that point, the final Klingon
Because
bird
she
of
wants
prey
to try
cloaks.
to grab the thingy. She wants to transport the torpedo. If we can get a lock on it.
All right. So at this point, we are going to take a quick break. We're going to change scenes after we're back, so we're going to lose that 1 point of momentum. And I'm going to send a Captain's Log supplemental to Chesh for her to read when we come back.
Alrighty. See you guys
Roger.
momentarily.
Roger.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, everybody.
What?
We are back. After the Klingons cloak and presumably fly away, I guess technically you don't know that for certain.
Turn order.
The Takara security fleet shows up, and they are not very happy. But it is time for the captain's supplemental log. So, Chesh, if you could do the honors as the captain.
All right, Captain's log supplemental. The Klingons have brazenly attacked a Federation starship and destroyed the Takaran freighter. I almost said fighter. The Klingons have brazenly attacked a Federation starship and destroyed the Takaran freighter, which apparently still contained the prototype torpedo. Once they had destroyed the freighter, they broke off their attack cloak and fled the scene of the unprovoked attack. We believe them to be headed toward Romulan space. There are too many questions and not enough time for straight answers. If Dr. Jabren, hopefully I pronounced it correctly this time, was interested in giving them to us, why is he being so evasive? Our orders from Starfleet were clear. Provide whatever assistance was needed from the needed form?
4, it should be 4. Yeah.
4, oh,
it should
okay.
be 4.
Needed for the Takarans.
To be fair, it's also wrong in this book. So, like, I had to correct several, like, grammar mistakes in this supplemental log. So, blame, who wrote this adventure?
It's not
Let's
all
find out.
my fault,
Chris
at
Chibnall.
least.
Joe Rixman. It's Joe Rixman's fault.
Right, shall I find his contact details? Give him a call.
It's in the back of the book. 1-800. Provide whatever assistance is needed for the Takarans and ensure the successful completion of the field test, ensuring no other powers, especially the Romulans, involve themselves. Those orders didn't include allowing Klingons to crash the party and end the test before it began. We need some answers and we need them fast. You good with the log?
That wasn't part of it. All
Okay.
right. So, the reason that you think that they might be headed towards Romulan space is that as they were cloaking, that's the direction they all kind of turned. And since they were facing different ways, it's an indication.
Given
I feel the first thing we should do is kind of scan to see if that torpedo's still out there and what's happened with that.
All right. And what were you trying to say there, Jordan?
I was going on the assumption that they had taken the torpedo. Presumably, we'll check to make sure that's the case. But yes, assuming that the torpedo is not there, and the Klingon bird of prey wasn't just chilling out in a fight with its pants down, then while the cloak is impenetrable, looks over at Tak, we did heavily damage one of the ships. So because of that, they might have a leaky warp drive or something like that we might be able to follow.
It also might slow them down.
If they still are torpedo that we can remote detonate, can we just remote detonate the torpedo?
I mean,
Does that not just conclude the test and solve the problem?
Do not tempt
Dr.
us,
Jabrin
Doctor.
Actually, the torpedo ignition sequence travels on sublight. Well, it travels on light speed communications. It's actually an old-fashioned radio wave. They're harder to jam with modern vessels, and also I thought it would be a security risk if it could be detonated from light years away by a remote entity. I thought it would be important to have someone there making the choice with full situational awareness.
Dr.
My
Hobnall
question is, why the
not
Klingons,
just-
though?
has not just crossed out the value, he's like burned it. Like,
Look,
that value's lit on fire.
It just says do harm.
He approves. He's not saying he approves of this. He's just
The
saying,
only
like,
part I crossed out was the not. Or no,
But
not
let-
no.
Maybe sometimes a little bit of harm as a treat.
Dude, it says
Let's
do
clarify
harm
then
now.
if the torpedo
I-
is still there.
Yeah, can we
Let's
ask the doctor? Can we ask the doctor who's with us, like, why, like, those warbirds attacked us, and
Yeah,
then
I don't think
they
anyone
failed
knows.
to detonate the thing, and then they moved
well,
towards the
only-
Romulan
yeah.
space. What the fuck?
Manya, only that we're the doctor didn't want to detonate it, and I don't think we know why. I think it's just important right now that we figure out if the torpedo is still there. Can we get that clarified?
Yeah, so give me a reason and science task with a difficulty of 3 that can be supported by the ship's sensors and science.
Maddie?
Bill
Got it.
Nye.
What reason science?
That should be our next science officer, is Bill Nye. Lieutenant Bill Nye, the science officer.
Wait,
The
but
ship help.
Lieutenant Bill Nofficer.
Bill Nye officer.
Bill
Okay, I'm
and
gonna be high on
officer.
coffee.
Oh, no. Yeah, Bill Nicer, the science officer.
That's
Never mind.
horrible, Maddie. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Maddie,
Maddie.
wake up!
I approve.
All right, so
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna like slap Maddie like this. I'm gonna go, Maddie, wake up!
Lieutenant Meth Navigator for $5 says the doctor has developed an affinity for preventative triage. All right. Well, so first of all, you are not able to detect whether or not the torpedo is there. However, you do not detect any subspace disturbance in the area. And also, I am taking a point of threat.
Question.
Why can't?
Wait,
Why aren't we able to detect? What? Like
I
we
thought
just
the
don't
difficulty
know.
was 2.
The ship helped
I-
with 1.
And the ship helped with 1.
It's 3. If I said 2, I was
Oh.
mistaken. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I
Okay.
thought I had
Well-
said 3, but
I might have
It-
just not heard.
it's not a huge deal.
I think we can safely assume the torpedo is either destroyed or aboard a Klingon vessel. But either way, we need to figure out why we were attacked by 3 Klingon warbirds.
We also
Yeah,
need to
but
figure out
why
why
the
those
Klingons,
Klingon
though?
warbirds are making a beeline for Romulan space.
Also that.
And we should probably try to intercept them before they get back to behind Romulan lines.
Right. So back to what I was saying earlier, can we synchronize the tertiary plasma displacement coil? I'm just picking random technobabble off the chart. And to boost our sensors and detect whatever damage we did to the
I have a
Klingon warbird as
question.
a way to track them.
Wait,
Well,
wait,
let
wait,
me
wait.
answer the
Yeah.
question first, and then I'll go to you. So the answer is
Okay.
essentially yes. You can try to adjust the sensors. This will be a let's see. Let me double check. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Reason engineering or reason engineering. There we go. Difficulty 3.
Reason and engineering difficulty 3. Okay, I would love to do that. Reason, engineering. Okay, difficulty 3. Does this engines, transporters, replicators, electroplasma power systems, or computers?
Say those again.
Warp engines, transporters and replicators, electroplasma power systems, and computers.
No.
Okay. Then
But the ship can help with a
amazing.
this will be a sensors and con.
Okay.
The ship helped.
Okay.
Nice.
Amazing. I would like 1 extra die. I don't know if we have any momentum.
You do not.
Okay, I will give you 1 threat. So I get a 3rd die. Hey,
There
that
we go.
was
One more than you
total-
needed.
4 successes, so we generated a momentum.
Huzzah.
Yeah. So you are able to
Huzzah.
detect both the slight trail of warp plasma that the damaged bird of prey is leaving behind, as well as a faint trace of tachyons that are emitting from the same vessel.
All right, cool. And if those 2 diverge, we'll know that they transferred the torpedo. All right,
Yes.
transwarp engines activate.
All right. So you guys show up at another location.
I mean, it would be really problematic if we didn't show up at another location.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just started our warp and then
So-
didn't appear somewhere.
We
in
stayed
front
in
of
the
you
same spot.
are, in fact, the birds of prey near the Romulan neutral zone. The red one, which is the one that dropped its shields, is seemingly not under any active control. It doesn't have any power signatures. There are no life signs on it. And it is just kind of spinning slowly on all three axes.
And they said that Kobayashi Maru was unrealistic.
Also,
Can we try hailing again?
it is emitting a rather dangerous amount of tachyons.
Okay, can we try hailing them again, see if they want to talk now that we've damaged them?
Certainly.
We also have another option, and I want to prepare the doctor, not our doctor, the other doctor, for this, and be like, is this close enough to detonate? Because that'd be a pretty good field test.
I suppose.
All right, back pocket that for now.
But
Hail on screen.
It's my. Oh, okay. So on screen
Make sure you got your
appears a
clipboard,
Klingon.
nerd.
A Klingon character appears on screen and says, Federation ship. What do you want?
Got our shit.
No. We have the Takaran ship.
Sure.
Well, we have a vested interest in that shit staying with the Takarans and us.
As do we.
It's gonna explode.
Well, with us, not with you.
It can explode
Correct, it's gonna
you.
explode. It's gonna explode with you.
Elaborate. What do you mean?
What do you... I'm not telling you everything about why we're here. We want the torpedo.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to be sure that that's what we were doing here, because when we said that we had a vested interest in the Takarans having it, and us, you said so do we, but us. So I was wondering if you had a deal with the Takarans that we weren't aware of. You just meant just you.
Yes.
Yeah,
well,
that
yes.
was really unclear. You should really work on your communication skills. Okay. So, give it up back to us, or
birds.
else I'm gonna blow the fuck out of all of you. Can I roll a diplomacy? This is how Klingons negotiate.
Today is a good day to
may.
die.
You may roll diplomacy. I am going to spend 3 points of threat to get a couple dice because this is going to be an opposed roll.
Yeah, that's fine. So, sorry, how much threat are you spending? Because I'm going to note that down first.
3.
Okay. Alright, we have 1 momentum for me. I have not used a, thing yet, so I want to use a value, and it is the first to laugh loses, specifically for negotiation. I'm going to use my diplomacy focus. I'm going to assumably I'm rolling a control on command or a presence in command?
Presence in command. Also,
Presence in command.
you would require 2 points of momentum to get an extra die because you're using momentum.
Yeah, I haven't counted I haven't counted the momentum yet. I was
Determination.
Just that's how many we had. Yeah, got it.
Okay.
I am going to use my disarming nature. Right, so it reduces the difficulty. So I don't know how that affects an opposed roll, or if it doesn't.
It does.
Okay. And I would then also like to use my bargain, which is when you're negotiating an offer with someone during a social conflict, I may re-roll a d20 on my next persuade task.
Okay.
Okay? So that puts me at what? Where am I, Jordan? What am I
spent
at?
determination, so you have two successes.
Yeah.
Presumably, the lowering the difficulty by 1 will manifest as a success. That's 3 successes, and you can re-roll 1 die. If you want to use an extra 1, you'll have to spend the momentum and threat.
Okay, and so that would be 2 threat and 1 momentum spend, or that would be
No,
3
one of
threat
each.
spend.
One of each.
One of each.
You've
Okay.
you got 1 die from your determination, so 1 momentum and 1 threat. You're gonna roll 3 die,
Okay.
having rolled a 4th one that's already a crit.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. That's
I'm
what
gonna
we're
say, Captain. Usually, I would avoid such kind of, tactic, but I'm liking where this is going.
I'm ignoring you until after I'm done my roll. And I'm just gonna put one finger up.
And I'm just gonna be
your
like,
insubordination is noted. On the record.
On the record. Oh shit.
Yorg's getting demoted.
This is the
Yeah.
second character Manya has gotten demoted. I just like to point that out.
Amazing.
And didn't one of them get yeeted into non-existence? Is that Becca?
Well, yeah, okay, one did get yeeted into potential non-existence. Thank you very much.
Currently non-existence as far as we're aware. Okay, so I'm rolling 3 with my focus on, and I'm getting to re-roll
Yep.
1, at least.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you want.
Okay. No.
That's pretty good.
So that's 6 successes plus 1 if that disarming nature manifests as a success.
Come on.
Yeah. So, you gain, let's see, 4 points of momentum. You didn't have to do like any of that.
Listen, no, fucking
But
not even
I'm not going to
RNGesus
stop you
can
from
stop
spending
me.
resources.
Very good
Yeah,
at
I'm not going
one
to stop
thing.
you when you're like giving me threat and spending your momentum, but like,
well, this
yeah,
is a momentum
any of it.
generator.
I only used 2.
Yeah.
All right. So, the Klingon says, "Fine, we'll leave you with our useless bird of prey. Good luck getting the torpedo back with all that radiation." And they cloak and fly off. Lieutenant Math Navigator for $5 says, "About to be the second enlisted member from Starfleet."
I'm going to turn to TAC, and I am also going to contact Dulas, and I'm going to say, well, get to work, you guys.
All right, so if you do want to retrieve that torpedo, there are some things that we got to deal with because it is, in fact, a dangerous place. Let's see.
I
Could
got
I
us 4
suggest that
momentum.
this
You
might
guys
be a
got
good time
this.
to do the? Could I suggest this might just be a good time to do the weapons test?
It might be a little bit too close to
we need-
Romulan territory.
Right. We don't want to start blowing stuff up right next to the Romulans. We also, since it's throwing off dangerous amounts of tachyons, they might have messed with the weapon. So not only would it not be a good test, it might be dangerous to do.
Hey, where is everybody?
I'm on the
Bridge.
bridge.
I'm on the bridge.
obviously.
I'm in engineering.
Citation ops.
And
Bjorg is about to be in the brig.
The doctor's in his sick bay / weapons center.
What? Bro is just eating. What the fuck?
On the bridge?
Hey, I'm going to spend another 3 threats.
Oh god.
Let's see.
Infinite threat, you guys. What could go wrong? It's fine.
Again,
You give me
It's
a
fine.
broken character to work with. What were you thinking?
Dr. Jabreen says, "You're ruining everything." And then
On the bridge?
Turns into the Hulk.
punches the captain, dealing 5 points of damage and knocking her down.
From my
I'm
chair?
about to beat the
Could not
brakes
have
off
done
this guy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so both me and the commander have like just dived at this guy.
Well, I do
Did
have
he
a
punch-
dagger on me at all times.
I have
So-
a blind eye. Did they punch me on the blind side? Did I get blindsided?
So that's a good question. I'll tell you what. I'll roll this d6,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
even you're blindsided. Odd, you're not. You are not blindsided,
All right, hit me.
but
with
you
my good
are
eye.
taking exactly enough damage to require an injury, unless you decide to spend momentum to get rid of it.
No way. Give me that injury. I got a bloody lip. I'm happy about
All right.
this. I'm on the ground. Poof! Let's go.
No, you've got more than a bloody lip. You now currently have actually broken some bone in your face, and you are going to be
Yeah.
dazed for a good while.
Perfect. Fantastic.
Okay, so
it's all right. It's all right, Captain.
I
He
meant
came in
aesthetically.
with. He hauled back and he punched you, and you went down.
Good.
You're currently
So
seeing birds flying around over your head.
It's
So I get on my
fine.
hand
The
phaser and
broken skull makes the extra face hold so much easier to put in.
Can I fuck this guy up?
Yeah, take a turn. You're in combat. Take a turn.
So
Curse your
and
son.
I just
but
get out my
don't
phaser and I'm the security officer. So the first thing I would do at this point is shoot him with my phaser.
All right,
but
so it
it's on
sounds
stun.
like you both want to have the same turn, so I'm just going to go ahead and roll another die. Odd, it's Commander Va. Even, it's Tack. All right, that's even. It's Tack. Tack gets the first turn, so he's just quicker on the draw.
I'm just going to shoot him, but it's on,
All right.
it's on stun, obviously.
All right.
Well, high stun.
Sure.
That won't matter when Voss stabs the crap out
Roll,
of it.
roll your attack.
And that made you angry. Angry enough to commit murder?
Roll in phaser, yeah?
Mm-hmm. You did say you were
Control.
phasering him.
Well,
So,
you'd have to roll the attack first. You can't just get roll damage.
yeah.
Wait,
We'll
so
take
what am
that
I rolling?
damage roll.
It
So this is control security.
range attacks are always control security.
Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for $2 says she's seeing laser dots circling her head.
Right. Handheld energy weapon focus on.
Yep.
I'm going to use an extra die to take 1 momentum.
That is a success. In fact, you get 2 points of momentum back on that, although you used 1, so actually just gain 1. But I will take that damage roll, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Dr. Jabreen falls down and isn't moving.
Oh, so they passed out?
I'm extremely tempted to just murk this guy.
Roll a
We
dice.
need
Odds or
answers.
evens, man.
We need answers from this doctor about what is going on because they said that
Remember-
we ruined it. Not stop the system, the mission or the test. We ruined it. So we need
Very
to
hard,
know
he's
what is
unconscious.
going on.
Lieutenant,
Bob, just keep the stab wounds in the double digits, and I'm sure I can put them back together.
I look over at the commander and I can see that they're like literally about to pounce, and I say, Commander, you taught me the virtues of patience. It is time for you to display some.
Commander, you're going to stand down. Then what you're going to do is take this gentleman to the brig.
Aye, sir.
I am.
And I
The dagger
Va
is like
so angry right now.
can I use
Give me a difficult. Sorry.
Can I use my gumshoeing to say that we should remove the doctor's access codes and confiscate all the devices they have on them, and then
We never
we
really
need to
had
look into the
access codes, but-
communications.
Yeah.
But we need to remove his access to any
never had
codes
any.
or anything he can do.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Matt the Navigator says for $2, set phasers to Canadian. They say sorry after they commit war
then-
crimes.
And then confiscate all the devices they have had, and then review their communications since we have departed the mission. And I
Yeah,
think so.
that
I can
seems-
use the gumshoeing for it. Can I use gumshoeing for it?
But
Maybe.
it's a focus. So if you had to make a roll,
Yeah.
then
So
then it
reason
would
and
work.
security is it?
But before we do that, though, Tack is carrying away this guy, and I would like Tack to give me a, let's see. Give me a difficulty 1 insight and medicine check.
Oh, you mean, is this guy a Romulan? Check.
I didn't say that that's what the check is, but I'm not going to say it's not what the check is.
Can I use my tactical awareness focus?
Oh yeah, come on.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Oh, sorry, that should have been just 2 dice.
That's 2.
That's right. I'll take the first 2. So you gain a point of momentum. And
Nice.
this guy might not be unconscious. He seems dead. He's not breathing. There's no pulse. He's getting cold.
Uh-oh.
Whoopsie.
How did that
Oh,
happen?
voice said
You
stun.
used a phaser with stun.
I mean, I
Yeah.
was just gonna stab him in the throat. So,
Yeah, I know, but how did the phaser kill him? That's not what those are supposed to do.
Well, I mean, it's like getting shot with less than lethal rounds. Like if you get hit in the wrong spot, it can kill you.
Maybe
Yeah.
he had a heart problem.
Is
yeah.
that how
Yeah,
those work?
it's-
I
it
thought there was
stopped his
like...
pace.
Is it
Pacemaker.
really a human?
Maybe he had
Are
a
they human?
suicide switch.
All right.
Are
well,
they
let's
human?
let's do
That's
this
my
then.
question.
To medbay.
Or
He's not a human.
biological
He's definitely not a
entity.
human. Well, he's a biological
Let's-
entity, but he's
is he-
definitely not a human.
gotcha.
Okay, since he's dead, let's take him to sick bay and see if the
Hmm.
doctor can figure out anything with an autopsy. Meanwhile,
Can I?
Or
we're gonna get no, we're not doing that.
I'm
Autopsy.
I'm out of it.
Then we're gonna get engineering working on retrieving this torpedo and or disarming it because we don't know what the hell's going on over there.
Yeah.
Can we have a look
All
if they
right.
have any terrestrial devices?
All right. So let's see. Let me get a reason and medicine task with the difficulty of 1 to assess the danger of the radiation.
Xenobiology, composure, or infectious disease help?
No.
We've got 6 momentum.
Yeah, you got a lot of momentum.
Yeah, we're good though. We gained a momentum that we can't have now.
Lieutenant Matt Navigator for $2 says Exo wants to make the autopsy incisions.
I do like that Vaw's like, we need to do this, and this, and skip the part where the captain currently has a broken face.
But the
Yeah,
captain will be
also
fine.
go to
Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna say,
Hubmel
I
has
appreciate
those,
how mad you are for me.
Osseous regenerator patches.
So I have a
He has
value.
8 more lives. It's fine.
I have a value of crew before ship, but mission above all. Va is focused on the mission. The captain's not going to die.
I like it.
So the mission comes first.
No, she's definitely not going to die.
Listen,
She
I
might be a
already
little
did
crooked though.
my
Like one of her
one
eyes
job.
might be a little.
My one job was to intimidate the shit out of the Klingons. My job is done, so Va doesn't need to worry about it.
I'm ready to do those engineering tasks whenever we need rolls.
All right.
We're-
Well, let's
yeah.
get Dr.
Check
Hobnall
on
with
the
that
captain.
roll.
Yeah.
All right. So, the answer to the how dangerous is the radiation is wildly dangerous. Also, the only guy who had the detonation code so that you could detonate it safely elsewhere is currently dead.
Didn't we have the access codes to it?
No, he had the arming
we
codes.
had we just made him change it. What if we wire his brain directly? We take a cerebellum and just wire it directly into the holosuite here, and we can see if we can relive his memories.
That would be something that you could do on the time scale of like days to weeks, maybe. But right now you have a dangerous test weapon that was probably going to be sold to the Federation sitting right outside the Romulan neutral zone, leaking large amounts of radiation, which, by the way, travels faster than light, which means the Romulans almost certainly know about it.
My question is, we're generally on good terms with Klingons. Why did Klingons want the weapon in the first place so badly
That is
that
a
they were
great question.
that they were happy to leak radiation into a neutral zone?
Tell you what, why
Just
don't you
outside-
give me an insight and con task of difficulty 2?
So insight, and then what's the con?
Con. Yep, CONN.
And difficulty 2. CNN, yeah.
Yep,
2?
and you have 6 momentum, so if you want...
I'll take 1.
Okay.
So 3. Task roll is 3.
Yep.
Okay, going through it. Damn it.
Ouch. Well,
Damn
you have
it!
no idea. But someone else might have an idea. Maybe someone who has a high con value or discipline. I don't know.
Quick, somebody get the
Who does
Dr.
it? Who
Spike
has it?
Regan.
Whale.
Or just maybe, our whale could check.
Yeah.
I could do that, yeah.
Please.
I like it was just 0, 0, 0, like nothing. And
Yeah,
you rolled
right?
a 12 too.
So it was
Right?
what attribute plus con?
Insight.
Inside. Oh,
Even though I
okay.
took a momentum.
Gone.
Fuck.
Would astronavigation or helm operations or starship recognition help with that?
Starship recognition sure would.
Okay, so I got a focus. I'll also spend 1 momentum.
Okay. All right. Well, that is a success, and you get that point of momentum back, so we should be at 5 now.
Yes.
All right. So you recognize after sifting through the sensor logs, that those Klingon birds of prey actually match the registry of 3 birds of prey that were purchased by the Duras family in the lead up to the Klingon Civil War and are currently otherwise unaccounted for by the Klingon Defense Force. They were presumed destroyed in battle.
So they are marked stolen by the DMV.
Basically, also, as Tak would probably know, having learned some Klingon history before being Borgified, the Duras family were known to have ties to the Romulan Star Empire going back decades now.
Yeah.
Actually,
They are what
almost a
we
century.
refer to in Klingon society as pretty bad cunts.
All right. So the radiation's extremely dangerous. We don't have a way to safely detonate it, and we don't know what would happen if it's detonated unsafely.
Yes. Also, it's dangerous enough that EV suits will not fix that. Although, given that the ship has no power, it probably also doesn't have gravity or air, so you might need EV suits anyway. But basically, your stay time until fatal radiation exposure is about a half hour.
Okay. Then it sounds like we're using the runabout with maximum shielding to get as close as we can. Then I am going to try to disarm this bomb.
Okay.
And
I bring.
I'm going.
So I
This-
won't.
I'm
So
going.
I will not order anyone to go on what I believe to be a suicide mission. But
Can
I will take volunteers.
I would like to volunteer to
in
be
the
daring.
meanwhile,
I volunteer because I'm a Klingon, and of course I do.
All right.
in the meanwhile,
Oh, you're not volunteering?
You're still entering spreadsheet data.
In the meanwhile, what?
can I search through this our doctor's ship logs and see our communications and see if I could find something?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. He has not made any off-ship communications. So he has not
Can
asked
I do
us
any
to off-the-ship
analysis of the Duras political motives?
So basically, you do know that the Duras family has long felt that they should be in charge of the Klingon Empire. It's why they started the Klingon Civil War. And they have previously been helped with the Romulans in that, because the Romulans and the Duras, if the Duras took over, they would probably break the alliance with the Federation and form an alliance with the Romulans. And so, yeah.
Can I look for any link between the Duras and the Doctor? Like, investigate
You can
in some
look
way?
for it, but you don't find any particular link there.
What the hell?
So, is the captain still unconscious?
Surely
Yeah, unless we
someone's
change.
taken her to medical by now.
I'll assume that someone has taken her to medical, but she is in fact maybe not unconscious, but she is currently dealing with like a broken cheekbone and probably a concussion.
All right.
Ooh,
I
Actually, Va, can I say, like, sir, that I know you wouldn't ask anyone else to do this, but the captain's out of commission and you're in command of the ship.
am. What's your point, Commander?
My point, so respectfully, is that
Welcome to the club. Join the club.
is that it's Starfleet regulations for the officer in charge of a ship to not go on away missions.
Thank you, Commander. I'm aware of the regulations, and your objection is noted. Get your EV suit.
Let's go.
All right. So who is flying the runabout?
I will be.
Unless Billy wants to come, which again, I'm not ordering him to come. Okay, fair enough.
No.
All right. So Tak is
then-
flying the runabout.
Before we
I
go,
like my beautiful hide unirradiated.
I am going to go to sickbay to check on the captain and to tell Dr. Hobnall that he's in command of the ship until I get back, because he's the only adult I trust. And I'm not bringing my swords because I don't think I'm going to need them on this lifeless ship to disarm this thing. So should I not
Who's going
return...
to stab the weapon?
My swords, give them to the captain.
Can we get some like pre-radiation injections from the doctor?
Doctor doesn't have much for tachyons.
Yeah.
Fucking useless.
All right, so I will say
I'm
this.
thinking this would be like the Team America World Police. Take this, you might need to take your own life. Just hand you a hammer.
So I will say that normally there would be some tasks to try to read Klingon, but you guys have TAC, and he reads Klingon fluently. So I am not going to have any of those tasks for you.
I mean, it's a good thing Lenara Va is also fluent in Klingon. Or what?
Oh yeah, of course, I forgot.
Yeah.
We have two characters fluent in Klingon. Only
I think
one person at the table who actually speaks any Klingon, and it's not either of you.
Did I
To the
just say it
surprise
right
of
now?
nobody, it's the fucking guy who bought the game.
Chesh, can you show off your Klingon dictionary? Is it handy or is it still packed away?
You guys can see it. It's right here.
Nice.
So
You say we can see it, but
Hobnall
shadow.
was getting ready to start working on the captain's broken ass face, and is currently in the turbolift going, "Oh my god, those poor ensigns! Oh, I get to go to the bridge. Those poor ensigns."
all right. So we are going to change scenes now that you guys are off over at the Klingon ship.
Excuse me.
All right. So there is not actually a task that I can see to get to it, so I'm just going to not worry about that. So you guys fly over there, and sure enough, there is no air and there is no gravity. But you have your EV suits, which have magnetic boots, which will work on the Klingon decks. So you are able to move about more or less normally. But within moments of getting onto the bird of prey, you begin to feel a tingle in your extremities.
From the radiation,
Presumably.
presumably.
Or we're just really excited.
What is your plan?
Our plan. So before we went, I would have used as much of the Kongzi sensors as possible to try to figure out where this thing is. Right. I'm not just going to search this thing room by room. But the plan is to get to the bomb and try to shut it off. I don't know that we can really have much more of a plan than that. I'm open to
All right,
suggestions.
well, it is over in engineering.
Okay.
So
we go there.
Let's see. So you get there, and it is hooked up to a number of consoles, but getting there takes a little while. And after about 10 minutes, the tingling gives way to numbness, and you begin to feel nauseous. You're losing your ability to hold and grasp things like your phaser or tricorder.
Okay.
Goal is to get the bomb out of here, right?
The goal is to stop the bomb from exploding next to the Romulan neutral zone.
Right.
Well, so, okay. Ideally, we would stop the bomb from exploding, right? If failing that, it would be to mitigate the extent of the explosion such that it doesn't cause a diplomatic incident.
Okay.
If
I see
to the point where we can tractor beam move it.
That would
Okay.
also be an option.
Can I start to work on disarming this thing then? Like, I'm familiar with it. I see it. I want to do it.
So it is currently hooked up to an engineering console, but that is powered down, and there does not seem to be an interface on the bomb itself.
Okay. Can I power up the console?
You can, but it will drain either a tricorder or a phaser.
I will drain my phaser.
Okay. So that right there is going to be a reason engineering task with a difficulty of 1, which should be easy for you.
Amazing.
We have 4 momentum.
Okay.
Can I use my Borg scan to just check the area and see if there's any help we can get with disarming the bomb from my scans?
Well, everything is currently off, so it's not clear, other than powering up the console, what extra help.
I'm still
But
going
I
to
do
spend
have a
one
very
momentum.
important thing for you. Okay.
Just so you know. But okay, cool. I got it back, but that's
Get it back.
yeah.
All right. So the the console powers back on, but
Mhm.
there is now a security protocol that has been engaged, which will
Great.
mean that you need to do someone needs to do a either control or reason and security task.
I've got a 16 in that.
Great, or sir.
I've got a 13.
Okay,
I've got
and this is
control 9, security 5.
well, you're
Oh,
not
wait,
here.
no, I've
so-
got
You're not here.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is to hack the security.
Yep.
Well, it's a good thing that Kelva, noted spy and smuggler, was known to poke around places where he wasn't she wasn't supposed to be. So I have for this mission a focus in security systems, I guess.
Sure, why not?
Can I say that one of my favorite things about this is the tonal shift that you make anytime you bring this ability up.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, actually,
Trill might possibly be the single most OP species in this game.
yeah,
it's
there's
so
a fair chance.
good.
Trill is the
Oops, all
most, like,
Trill.
You know what else is OP is the fact that it says we've got 34 momentum. I don't think that's true.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right to me.
It's clearly true.
My bad. It was
what's the
supposed to
difficulty
go
of
down
this
to
task?
3 and back up to 4. There you go.
Difficulty 4. All right, I'm going to use my Starcross to double my discipline range. I'm going to
Jordan has been min-maxing his character for months.
yes. There's only one way I play, and that's max min-max. So in the episode Border Dispute, we had to deal with a Romulan spy. So
Right.
I'm going to pull on my my interactions with this spy and the security stuff that he had in order to inform my hacking here.
Ah.
yeah. All right, so that's 2 successes. That counts as spending a die. Is that right? That counts as spending a die, like a determination. So I'd have to spend. All right, so I'm
2
going to spend
momentum to get another one.
2 momentum to get another one.
Okay.
And those last 2 are crits because of the Starcross. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 successes. So.
All right. Well, you are back up to full momentum. So good job on that. And you are in fact able to bypass it.
Sunglasses, trench coat, backing the mainframe.
I'm in.
Follow the white rabbit.
Oh my god.
All right. You can now. So, all right. As this has been going, about 15 minutes have passed, and it's now becoming virtually impossible to walk normally. However, you can actually recontain the singularity in the torpedo, which will mean that the tachyon radiation can disperse safely into space. But it will take a reason and engineering task with a difficulty of 3. And I'm spending 2 threats to increase the complication range from 1 to 3.
Ooh, he
Okay.
never does.
Can
Can
I
you,
make
Maddie?
an argument for daring engineering at this point?
Make it the argument.
This is actually an emergency situation, right?
Mhm.
Like no one's firing at me, but I've got that clock ticking down in my brain, right? This is like high stress, right? And so for that reason, that feels a little bit more like, to me, that one of the main differences between like reason and daring, like why would you use those, has to do with the intensity of the situation. Because someone who is very good at reasoning things out, right, may not be calm and collected under pressure.
Okay, yeah, sure, go for it.
Yes. Amazing.
While this is happening,
No argue.
because we're feeling nauseous, right?
Yeah.
Va's gonna like suppress a vomiting in her suit and say, "I haven't felt this bad since Vera Va got that scotch from Scotty."
Amazing.
I have a question.
So
What's up?
I have a question. Can we have we managed to get to the torpedo in any way or not, or have I
There
missed
are-
it?
yeah,
that's
We're
that's
what
standing
we're doing
next to it. Where
Where
have you
are
been?
you, Manya?
Literally next to
I
it.
want to go to the toilet. Okay, so
You have headphones.
can we check for something if there's like a transmitter or something in there?
No, you're not there.
No.
There's the three of us who are here are trying to disarm this bomb so we don't die.
Yeah, we're trying to disarm
Okay.
it before we die of radiation. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
sorry, my bad. My bad. My bad.
Amazing.
Please continue.
This is my
Disregard.
favorite
Disregard.
episode.
Just cut it out. It never happened.
You're not.
would- Don't worry,
there.
Manya, we'll
You're at
edit
the
it in
bar,
post.
Getting drunk.
Yeah,
I would
I
also
know,
like-
I know, but whatever this is, forget it. Forget it. Please forget
Let
it.
Maddie do her thing.
I would
Yes,
like
Maddie,
to
please do
invoke
that.
my value of decisive action saves lives.
I want to die.
Okay. Yeah.
Or yeah, working on this.
Oh,
So that gives me an extra dice that is an auto succeed, right?
Auto crit.
Auto crit.
Auto crit, yeah,
Okay,
it's
so that's
two
two
successes.
successes. And
So we
this
need one
lo-
more. And we
I
have
need
6
one
momentum.
more. Great. I would like to spend 3 momentum to get 4
Oh,
dice.
You would
Do it.
have
I
to
don't
get 4,
need-
you would actually have
Oh.
to spend 5. But
Sorry. No,
spend the
I'll just
5.
spend.
No, do
Do
it.
it.
Spend 5.
Okay, I only need one more success.
It's
but
fine.
let's-
You'll just get all the momentum back anyway.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
Fair chance.
I don't have a focus in this, and so I'm panicking a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no,
Roll 4
compromise
Five
dice.
is
zeros.
I'm rolling
It's
4
possible.
dice.
Yeah.
Listen, I've done it. So all right.
All right.
Okay, hey.
We got 2 back.
That's
So momentum went down to 1, then back up to 3. And also, I am going to go ahead and say it has now, since there was a critical fail there, a complication, if you will, it took
Yeah.
you up to the 20 minutes point, and now you all 3 collapse, finding yourselves delirious and unable to reason or think.
yeah, I fully finish this, throw up in my suit, and fall over.
Did we
And so-
successfully turn off the bomb though?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are now
Can we
currently
beam them out?
stuck on that ship when the scene changes
Ah!
And then done.
and a Romulan warbird decloaks,
Oh god.
That's okay. Tack is on the
as
bridge.
well as your
Wait, no,
ship
Tack's on the
sensors
thing.
show a fleet. Yeah. The ship sensors also show a fleet of 6 Takaran fast attack ships approaching at high warp. The Romulans have armed their weapons and targeted your ship. You receive a hail from the Romulans. They say your time is up and they are demanding that which was stolen from them. They are also suggesting that you order the Takarans to power down or face repercussion.
Since it's a new scene, with the captain would be back in commission, right?
Yeah, you're
Oh, good.
conscious again, and you are still
Already
dealing with
sore
the
face.
effects of a concussion, but you're conscious.
All right. Great. Cool. So they hail and they're
And
on
you're
the
the-
scene and
You're now the new owner of a decoct and a mechleth, so you got that going for you.
Well, you're not dead over there. You're just incapacitated from acute radiation sickness.
can they
As a nuclear engineer, I can tell you that's not a big deal.
Possession is 90% of ownership.
Can they
Starfleet has
contact-
excellent anti-radiation magic.
since they're not unconscious, can they contact the ship?
They could if they weren't
Okay.
so delirious that they were basically incapable of rational action.
Okay, and is
But also,
that's
you don't
that-
actually know that. You just know they're still over
I'm
there.
just and that's all 4 of them, right? There's 4 of them there.
No, there's only 3. It's Tak, Dulas, and Va.
Oh, okay, so I've got Billy with me.
You've got who with you?
Billy.
Billy. Yeah, Billy's with you.
Billy
Perfect.
bravely chose to stay aboard the ship.
Bravely rode away.
was a tactical
away,
decision,
ran
actually.
away.
Yes.
All right.
It's called being smart.
So
there's no way to
they-
beam them out of there? Nothing?
Well, we
Oh.
don't. You don't know to beam us out.
Well, we would have
Yes.
known there's a 20-minute limit, right?
Yeah,
30-minute
so
limit's
you know
always
that they
bad.
30. Yeah, so you know that they have 10 minutes until they're dead or so. But also, there's a Romulan warbird with weapons trained on you.
Yeah.
And so
well,
basically,
we're-
you have about 10 minutes to figure this out without everyone dying.
Yeah.
Captain, should
So-
we initiate defensive maneuvers?
Well, we're already at red alert. We wouldn't have gotten off of red alert since this whole thing started, because there's no reason to. We would have lowered our shields to let the thing go, like let the shuttle go out, but we would have kept them back up, right? So we've been at red alert the entire time. So everything's already armed and ready to go under those circumstances. We would have probably we'll automatically beam them back just before that 10-minute mark. Or sorry, just before that 30-minute mark, right? So like they still have 10 minutes left of the safe like until they're dead. And so probably we would as far as we know, that's what we would have roughed since we don't have the information that they're unconscious right now.
Yeah.
Or we don't and
You
we
do
do not
know
know
that
whether or not
you do know that the tachyon radiation is no longer being like emitted by the torpedo.
Okay, so we would know to beam them back because the torpedo seems to be under control at least. Or that's
If you're willing to lower your shields with the Romulan warbird staring you down.
I'm just gathering what information that I would have.
If we want to do it, we probably should do it right now before they start shooting.
Yeah, well they've already hailed. Well, yeah, it would have been ideal to do that as they were uncloaking before they hailed, but we didn't get that choice. So
they waited. They waited for us to disarm that thing before they came in.
As soon as that thing stopped emitting radiation, we would have beamed them back. So I don't think we're getting that option from the DM storyline, right?
So there's a warbird ready to shoot you if you lower your shields.
Right, I'm just saying
if you don't return what was stolen from them is the actual thing that they've demanded.
Right.
So they've called, right? And this is what they're saying. My response is going to be, what did we steal?
I don't think you stole it, but that torpedo was stolen.
Okay, well, the directive out the window. They already know it's a torpedo. Okay.
If I may, I'll say, Captain, this is very revealing. Looks like the Duras were the couriers and the receivers were the Romulans, and poor doctor was just delivering it. Was the sender of this torpedo? Yeah, that's an apt summary. Okay. Go on.
You receive another hail.
Yeah, on screen. I've still got
Captain,
a concussion.
the time is running out. Although I do recognize that you seem to be out of sorts. Would you like one of our doctors to come and visit after you send back the torpedo?
You know what? That would be a fascinating trade of information, and I would love to send that to my higher-ups for approval. Unfortunately, I don't have clearance to do that on my own. Tell you what, we gotta get some guys. So if you guys can back off a little bit, we can get some guys, and we can avoid at least an we can at least avoid an incident. As we are not in your space currently.
I will allow you. He's already making a counter offer.
Just from my understanding, are the Romulans still on their side of the neutral zone, or have they entered into Federation space?
They are on their side of the neutral zone.
Okay,
but that's well within range of like weapons from where the ship is.
I just was wondering like how far they've trespassed. Okay.
Yeah, they're still on their side.
Yeah.
So the Romulan commander says, Captain, I will allow you 5 minutes with a shuttle or runabout with shields down to retrieve the 3 life signs I see aboard that remaining bird of prey. If I get even a hint that the torpedo is going with them, I will blow up the bird of prey and the runabout. If the runabout raises its shields, I will blow them both up.
Let me check my resources. Billy, I put them on pause.
Yes.
Billy, can you run a runabout out there to pick them up?
Can do, Captain. Anything else?
Hobnall, do you think you should go with them for whatever's going on down there?
It certainly wouldn't hurt. If they are suffering radiation poisoning, the quicker we get them treatment, the better.
All right.
Maybe
I'll go back.
slap some
I'm willing.
transport pattern enhancers on the torpedo or something.
Can I get the Well, can I get the guy to? Do I need to make a roll to like see if he's like legitimately like he's not gonna fuck us?
I mean,
We are
even
in
if he
Federation
is, what are you gonna do about it?
space. Well, that's what I mean. We are in Federation space. It's not likely that he's gonna want to cause an incident that's gonna spark a war.
And it's
Right.
unlikely that the Kongzi could go toe to toe with a warbird.
Well, it's
especially
not
with
even just
half
one;
our
it's a
main crew gone.
fleet. Like we're not getting out of this one,
No,
boys.
there's a warbird, but the Takarans are coming up, and also the commander of the Romulan ship says. Also, I'd remind you that you should tell those Takaran ships to turn around. They won't be getting as friendly an offer.
Yeah, I'll let them know. Yeah, I'll take your offer and we'll go get our guys real quick. I'll end this.
All right, give me a difficulty 2 daring and con check there, Petty Officer Billy.
Before Billy does this, I want to tell Billy to slap a fucking thing onto that torpedo so we can blow it the fuck up.
Was what I was asking. Do we want to put a tracker on the torpedo or a pattern enhancer or something? So
That's what my only question was.
Do we?
Well, I will say that would require you to get out of the runabout, get to engineering, and play something.
Yeah,
and you have 5 minutes.
Well, we have to get our guys, right? We have to go and pick them up physically, don't we?
You can transport them now. The radiation is cleared up. They're just delirious from the radiation that was previously there. So you can just fly there, transport them, and fly back. If you want to actually get out and do stuff, that's going to take time. And it took them about 10 minutes just to get to engineering.
But
yeah, but
if we can transport them out, can't we just transport someone in or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could also transport someone in.
Yeah.
A person could go on that shuttler?
If Hobnall is going and you're going to grab the shuttle, right? Then, because we can't leave the shuttle on there for them to have, right? So if Thierry grabs the shuttle, Hobnall does the healing magic to check them real quick and get them aboard. That'll take less than 5 minutes because we can beam straight in. If we can beam them straight out, we can beam them straight in.
Okay.
So we do that. That gives us plenty of time. And if you want to slap something on there, you have time to do that.
Okay. Sounds like a plan to me.
While they're doing that, I'm going to hail the guys that are on their way in.
Okay. So, So, Billy, give me that difficulty 2 daring and con. A Takaran, I don't know. Captain, sure. We'll just go with Captain. Pops on screen and says, "Yes, Captain."
I'd like to spend 1 momentum before I roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 4.
So that's how much?
So we got 1 with 2 back. So spent 1 back. So total of +1.
Got it. Sorry, this guy said this is the Takaran talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, we have an incident. Your doctor betrayed everyone and was selling to the Romulans. And now the Romulans are here, demanding their stuff back. So you guys either need to stop where you are right now before we all got blown the fuck up and accidentally a war, or you need to figure out what you're gonna do about this.
What do you mean back? It's our torpedo.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what they're saying. I'm not making an argument one way or the other.
Also, where's the doctor?
In Med Bay.
Why is he in the Med Bay?
Because he betrayed us and punched me in the face.
He punched you with... Oh, is that what...
Yeah.
Is that what
Yeah,
that is?
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Listen, I'm kind of on a little bit edgy right now. I don't mean to be rude, but you're kind of put us in a really awkward position.
Well,
he really does mean to.
Can we speak to the doctor?
Not right now. We need to get away from these
Why not?
Romulans right now. Can you blow
Also-
up that fucking torpedo?
Technically, yes.
Not
they
a
can
lie.
speak to him.
I'm not lying.
All right. So,
Can they blow up the torpedo? Do I know
That-
this?
you don't know. As far as
That's
you know,
why
the
I
only
asked.
person who had the arming codes was Dr. Jabreen, but maybe that was a lie. Maybe the Romulans have it. I don't know.
Maybe.
Apparently, he was working for them.
That's why I asked him. Can you blow up the torpedo?
Wait, you're asking who? The Takarans?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't. I can't blow up the torpedo.
Well, fuck. Whatever, just stop where you are for now while we deal with this situation. I'll blow him up myself. Turn off my hearing.
We'll reduce speed, but if it looks like the Romulans are going to take this, we'll have to rush in to intervene.
They're going to try.
Well, then they'll have to take it from us.
My
Okay.
money's on the Romulans.
Me too, but I don't
I mean,
care.
it is a big fleet.
Yeah, there
could
are a
probably
good
take
number of people.
Warbird, I
I'm just
don't
gonna
know.
get our guys out of there and
All right.
see if we can take the plan to transport the torpedo since these guys are incoming.
Dr. Hobnall, give me a difficulty 2, let's see, daring and medicine to try to get someone of the original crew back on their feet so that they can fly the other runabout out or maybe plant a tracking device. I don't know. I'm going to say that you took a tracking device, which was an opportunity cost item, so that's going to cost you 1 momentum, so we're down to 2.
I was going to ask what that
and-
game was about the other runabout.
I'll
Yeah.
spin
If I
for an
may.
extra die.
All right, who are you waking up?
Do I know who flew the thing over in the first place?
Commander Va.
Then
Actually, I
that's
think
gonna be
it
my
was-
priority.
I think it was Tack actually who was on.
Yeah,
the
I
phone.
was flying.
Oh, it was Tack. It was Tack. Yeah, sorry.
Then
All right,
then I
so
would
it's
go. Yeah, whoever flew it over there. I know Bob would want me to get that person up first because priority is to make sure that we can get everybody back. So we'll get Tack up first.
Okay.
Mission first.
If I may.
So you basically have just enough time. Give me a second. Also, who did we lose? Oh no, we just activated the camera. What? I'm just being an idiot. Anyway, okay, so you are up. The planting of a tracking chip is not really a problem. I'm not even going to have a roll for it. However, I am going to have Billy and Tack both give me difficulty 2 daring and con checks for their separate runabouts.
Difficulty 2, I'm going to get an extra dice. So,
Okay. I mean, we have 3 momentum. You get. Oh, you're both fine. All right, so that's +1 there. So 2 people spent 1 momentum. 1 was regained, so it should be down to 2. All right. Hey, Bjorg, you're looking at a security report.
Yeah. What's the
A
security
nurse
report?
was found unconscious in the medical bay, and the body of Dr. Jabreen is gone.
Oh.
Remember, he was probably not
Okay.
dead, and we sent him to medical. I don't know how he got out of whatever restraints we would have put him in, but whatever.
Can we
I
expect-
was-
Probably didn't
wait,
do we have
put
any
him in
cameras
restraints
around that
because
we
he
can
was
expect?
dead.
We don't restrain
When is-
corpses.
Presumably this happened while I was not in medical, because I was there with him.
This has
Okay, so
happened
it's
since
the
Dr.
last
Hobnall
2
has
minutes.
gone off in the runabout.
Oh shit.
It's taken
hold on.
longer than 2
Can we look
minutes.
Those poor
But-
Can we look at the
interns.
cameras?
What's that, Manya? Sorry, say that again.
Can we look at the cameras anywhere in there to see what may have had happened?
What
Yeah,
if we
sure.
don't- doesn't put cameras aboard their ship because of a fear of the nanny state on 20 and 21st century Earth. That's something that they are very serious about, which is why you never just look at the security footage, unless you're on a Cardassian starbase, in which case,
right?
Then off.
But you can look at the medical sensor
Yeah.
logs, which indicate that Dr. Debreen undeaded.
Indebted.
So he's a lich.
His various vital processes just kind of started back up again.
Okay, that's not normal.
We have to
As a
destroy
medical
Stardate.
doctor, I can
not-
tell you that's very abnormal.
It's actually
So
pretty
I
normal
should
for
let the
Takarans.
captain know?
Something that no one looked into.
Oh,
Huh.
they just come
This
back
is
to
not the
life.
first. This is not the first time a Takaran has been fatally injured aboard a Federation starship and then not been dead anymore.
Hey,
Man,
remember
I
at the
called
beginning
out,
when I
like,
said, how did the
3
phaser kill him?
direct
That's not how that works.
references episodes earlier.
Yep, and
I would
no
just-
one did any investigation about that.
I'd just like to point out that this means I would have been correct to stab him in the throat. I'm just saying.
Would that
So,
have killed him?
Should
though?
I tell the captain that captain, there's a situation here in the medical bay. One of our nurses is dead, and the doctor's
Unconscious.
the doctor's body is
The nurse is
missing.
not dead.
Oh, it's
The
like
doctor has not
unconscious,
killed
is it?
anyone. Yeah, unconscious.
Unconscious. Our nurse is unconscious. Oh, I could then ask, try and see if I can revive the nurse and ask them what happened.
Jock
Are you
unloads a salvo in
leaving
the
the
back of her
bridge?
head. No, she's dead.
I will ask the captain. I'm like, Captain, looks like there's a situation in the medical bay.
Just did.
Can I?
And
be
then she
given the
asked you if you're
permission to
leaving the
investigate
bridge.
May I please leave? I'm just gonna be very careful because I don't want to be demoted further. Sorry.
Captain, may I
Don't-
repeat myself so that you can ask the same question again?
Do not leave your post right now. We're dealing with the Romulans and may have to attack. However, send a team send a security team immediately. Send a security team
Understood.
to go check. Also send a security team to the transporter room. Contact the transporter room. Hey, there's a loose bitch on the scene. Fucking look out. Get security.
I mean, so this obviously is out of character because I'm not here, but like we're at Red Alert, the shields are up. He'd have to
Yeah.
like take a runabout, which presumably that'd be hard for him to just like go grab. So like he's probably on the ship.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. So the Romulans hail again.
On screen.
Captain, I believe that your crew members have been returned to you.
Have my crew members been returned to me? Do I have this information?
Yeah, they're on the
DM?
they're on the runabouts. Yeah, they're back. They're back. Yes.
Yeah.
We're
Well, we
in
seem
okay.
to have our people. We are going to start backing away slowly.
All right, and we will be taking the the Klingon warbird.
I'm going to say, so I want to potentially roll a check for this, but I want to say you are going to have to come into Federation space to be able to retrieve, right? Because the thing is in Federation, or is it in the neutral zone?
Well, right now it's, I believe, technically in Takaran territorial space.
Okay,
Are you
so
going
so
to-
it's not federal and it's not neutral. It's Takaran space.
Yeah, the Takaran are an independent power who are like, they have ties with the Federation, but they're not Federation members.
Okay.
So they
you
have
are
like diplomatic and economic ties, but
Okay, so then so what I'm gonna say is I don't know if I'll have to roll for this then, because I'm not gonna be really doing a whole ton. I'm gonna say we're going to back away slowly. Make sure you wait until we are far enough away.
far enough away for what?
Before you come in to get the thing. I just want to get us moved away. I'm trying to explain this to the DM. Does the DM understand what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Because you look confused.
Yeah, the Romulan commander is confused and just says, Captain, I don't care. Turn around and warp away.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not here to
All
blow
right.
you up. I'm here to return stolen property that you didn't steal. You're good. Go away now.
Perfect. All right, we'll get out of your way. I hang up. Billy, let's slow turn around here and be prepared to turn right back around as the Takaran are coming in, because they should be, like, right there.
We have a shield
I don't
up,
want
right?
to fight the Romulans one-on-one, but I may not be may be perfectly fine fighting the Romulans within a whole fleet.
Some of the Takarans might die, but that's a risk.
That's
you're
a
willing to
sacrifice
take.
I'm willing to make.
Okay.
It would also potentially cause a war with the Romulan Star Empire, which is a much bigger risk.
Yeah. I mean,
I say let the Takarans and the Romulans.
that's what I
do
think.
their
Let
thing.
them fight it out, but
Slug
I don't
it
know
out.
how much we want to
Yeah.
kind of watch. Alright, I'm
Alright,
gonna hail
so,
the Takarans, and as we're leaving, and I'm just gonna say, we're warping out. Good luck!
Get an affirmative response indicating both receipt of the message and that, yeah, that's fine. Also, you do get a message. We need Dr. Jabreen back.
Yeah, you can have him back. We'll take him to your guys' place.
Okay, is he okay? Is he fine? Is he...
Well, he's on the ship
Great
somewhere.
question.
What do you mean somewhere?
Playing hide and seek.
Well, he was in medbay, unconscious, and then came back to life and knocked out a nurse, so we're currently looking for him.
Wait, he came back to life? Was he unconscious or...
Well, he was not doing so great after he punched me in the face and then got shot with a phaser.
Oh. Yeah, returning him to Takara is probably fine.
Yeah, so we're gonna head that direction while we search the ship for him. There's not really any likely that he got off the ship in the last 2 minutes, so...
Alright. Well,
did
they're
we,
continuing to warp towards the Romulan.
Did we, by the way, get a tracker onto the torpedo? Did we manage to do that?
You sure did.
Alright, I will
Yep.
tell them that, and I'll tell them the frequency.
Oh, thank you. All right, as you are headed back, the security team does in fact intercept Dr. Jabreen, and he is captured without any particular injuries.
Into the brig with me
He's not
standing outside with my knuckles fucking cracking and my claws out.
And I'm
With
like,
Taff
welcome
standing
back,
behind me
Doctor.
looking
How are you
very
feeling?
intimidating.
He says, all right, look, I request asylum.
Hey, listen, the first thing you should be saying to me is, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I am, but that's the second thing I'm going to say is I'm sorry. The first thing is I request asylum, which per Federation law you have to consider.
Uh-huh. I will consider it.
Okay. I will tell you what's going on.
Really? Because you said the next thing you were going to say was, I'm sorry, and that's not what I'm hearing.
I did say I'm sorry. I said I am sorry. That it's going to be the second thing I say, and it was the second thing I said.
Okay. All right, go on.
Do you want it to be the...
Technically, the
Third-
second
I don't
thing
know how
you
to
said
count,
was
so-
the second thing you said.
Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. So I didn't invent the torpedo.
Uh-huh.
The Takaran military conducted an illegal raid on a Romulan scientific outpost
Uh-huh.
and brought me schematics for it.
Uh-huh.
And they killed a number of Romulan civilians during the raid.
That sounds about
And
right.
I didn't want my government to get away with that. So my plan was to simply get it back to the Romulans after they were aware that the Takarans had taken the technology so that my government wouldn't get away with it. Which kind of happened. It kind of worked.
You know, yeah, A for effort. You probably made a mistake trying to utilize the Kong Z to do it.
To be fair, that was not my idea. That was Starfleet Command.
Fuck, I believe him.
So
Maybe you want to shut off that tracker.
So
No.
rather
I
than bringing me
don't.
back to Takara, I am requesting asylum because I was trying to stand against things like, I guess they're not war crimes because there wasn't a war.
They kill
Illegal
people.
military operations that killed innocent civilians. I don't know what you call that.
A special military operation. That's what you call it.
Oh, right. That is
If
what
it
they
was,
call that.
well,
I forgot.
no, it's not because Starfleet isn't a military.
Well, it wasn't Starfleet's
Takara.
action that caused it.
Oh, the Takarans.
Takarans
Sorry.
military is a military.
I was confused. I was thinking about
Right.
what he was doing. Got it. Yeah.
So, I know that you can't give me the final answer on Asylum, but you can say that you're accepting the request for purposes of transporting me back to a Federation outpost, which is what I am requesting.
Okay. So you owe me a punch in the face.
Yup.
Okay.
If I may?
and
No, let's move on.
yes,
If I may?
Bjorg. I don't know why you're here,
Uh,
Gumshoe.
Captain, can we ask the doctor if he still has the original schematics on him?
I have my pad.
Sure.
Well, we have your pad,
should-
but
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I brought my pad on board, and it doesn't have all the files, but it should have a whole bunch of them
Where are rest of the files?
in the pad.
back on Takara.
On Takara, yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Well, I'll let
And
you
you
and
did bring them
Bjorg.
with you? That's interesting.
I'll let Bjorg spend some time with you, doing a little bit more of a thorough investigation into anything we need. You will comply and be
Thank
very
you,
helpful with
Captain.
that, I am sure, Doctor. We will make your stay a little bit more comfortable while I work on the paperwork for potentially getting you asylum.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I crack my jaw a little
All
bit
right.
as I leave. Go to do paperwork.
All right, that is it. We are done with this episode.
Yes!
So thank you very much, everybody.
didn't
After
die.
this, the last thing is, in case people here don't know, after the show, one of the things we do is we vote on who had the spotlight. So all the players get to send in who they think was the either the best role player or the person who was most consequential. And they send that to me in DMs. They can't vote for their own character. Manya also can't be voted for because she doesn't have a main character. She's just playing various side characters right now. And then they roll for some
Side
reputation stuff,
characters.
but we do that off screen. The next thing that we have coming up is the episode. Oh, there's my file right there. Cleft of the Rock. So the plan is for Cleft of the Rock to happen this same time on what is the next? On the 10th of July. My time, it might be the 11th if you're in Europe. I don't know. Or if you're in Australia for that matter. But yeah, and also remember, they do have a 4th of July in Canada. They don't just skip that day, despite what Dr. Kip tried to tell me.
There were fireworks.
Their calendars
going
have
up.
a
I don't know if
4.
You guys could hear them.
Yes, it exists.
I can't.
Yeah.
No, only
I mean-
the USA has a 4th of July. Nowhere else.
Yeah, the rest-
even
The rest
recognizes
of the
that
world
day.
just has July 3rd A, July 3rd B, July 5th.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
only America
exactly.
and not
Ah,
America,
okay.
and nobody cares about not America.
Right, exactly. All right. I hope everyone has a
Right,
wonderful rest
bye.
of your weekend. Stay safe out there.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Hey, friends.
Bye.
I'm just gonna come in and read the super chat. Lieutenant Matt the Navigator for 2 said, Cleft of the Rock? Is this a Roger episode? I like that.